WHBN 103.9. Today's Admiral football action is brought to you by Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency, McDonald's Restaurant, The Big Deals Online Store, Inter-County Energy Cooperative, Farmers National Bank, McClure and Bailey Attorneys at Law, Coel Collision Center, Lee's Famous Recipe, Amy Hazlett Insurance Agency, Dunn's Barbecue Catering and Restaurant, Discount House 2.0, The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, Bob Allen
WHBN is the station for Mercer County Titan football. AM 1420, 99.5 FM. Today's Titan football action is brought to you by Thompson's Service Center, Studio G, 101 Business Solutions, Harrodsburg Wholesale Tire, Whitaker Bank of Mercer County, Dunn's Barbecue Catering and Restaurant, Inter-County Energy, Big Deals Online Store, McDonald's Restaurant, Farmers National Bank, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Papa John's Pizza, First Financial Bank, Hitachi Estemo Americas, Bluegrass South Stockyards, and Chrysler of Lawrenceburg. Today's game is heard around the world on HometownLive.net, powered by KentuckyWiMAX.com. Mercer County Titan football's on AM 1420 and FM 99.5 WHBN, The Rooster.
And good evening and welcome everyone to Mercer County High School football. Tonight the Titans are back home here at Alvis Johnson Field, where they will take on the Anderson County Bearcats. Week 3 of the Kentucky High School Athletic Association season is quickly upon us. As a beautiful night as the clouds have rolled on through, and good night for some high school football. It's Gary True, Todd Davis, and Dan Yates. We got a full radio booth. Yeah.
What about that?
From the start, not halfway through,
That's
but
right.
From the start. It's good to be back, and had some family things going on last week, and so it's good to be back with you guys today.
All right, well, we'll get right into it, as this is our pregame show. It's brought to you each and every week by Custom Promotional Products of Harrodsburg, the official game attire of the Rooster. Custom Promotional Products has you covered for your favorite team wear and all your embroidery needs. You can visit with Cindy and Larry in Harrodsburg on Lexington Street, or give them a call at Custom Promotional Products at 734-5222. Dan-O, are you ready down there?
Let's roll, babe. It sure is beautiful out here tonight. I can hardly take my eyes off all this pregame activity. I do give Mercer County tonight the edge in the pregame look test. Very active group, very physical, going through all their drills and so forth. It's just a little bit more, I don't know, subdued on the Anderson County side tonight. But diving right into this, you know, we played Anderson County back in 2018 and lost that game 28-0. And Mark Peach was the coach. The following year, 2019, they had a subpar season. And then Mark Palmer took over in 2020 to current. And the last 2 seasons, he's been 2-19 to date. They've dropped their first 2 games this season, as has Mercer. So both of these teams are hungry for a win tonight. But, you know, it's always been a good game against Anderson County. You know, it always has. Very physical. They were rivals of both Mercer County and Harrodsburg back over the decades and so forth. But you got to keep your eye on Anderson. They got some talented players out there and so forth. And, you know, when I spoke to Coach Yeast earlier today, I said, Coach, what do you got to do to beat Anderson County? He says, we have to execute. We've got to be efficient at what we do, and we've got to play with a little more enthusiasm. If I'm Anderson County looking at Mercer County, Thaddeus Mays is the dual threat. He averages 109 yards on a 59% pass completion ratio through the air. And then on the ground, I believe he averages 116 yards per game on the ground. So if I'm Anderson, you stop Thaddeus, you might have a shot. But as you can see, you know, they've got the Drakeford kid. I wouldn't be surprised what a gifted receiver he is, but I would not be surprised to see him a little bit at quarterback and Thaddeus Mays going out into either the slot or the split receiver position tonight.
You know, in looking at that, you know, I think you've got to find a way to put the ball in the hands of your athletes, and so obviously Thaddeus is that dual threat and has done some really good things here in the first 2 games, but either getting the ball quickly to Drakeford or just putting him in a position where he is QB. And so again, if you've got that situation, you've got to prepare for both. And obviously we haven't seen that yet, so that could be a good opportunity for Mercer.
In last week's contest, I was so impressed by number 8, Jackson Perry. This guy can run. He runs an efficient route, has good hand-eye coordination. He is that second target. To me, if you've got Drakeford on one side, Perry on the other as the outside threats, you have to honor those two speedy inside guys in the slot set in the 2x2. But you've got two very gifted receivers, and, I mean, they can run. They can run. But you can't leave number 22, Denham Griffith, out of the equation, because when this young man runs, he runs with authority. He's 110% personified out there on the gridiron.
Yeah, and we talked about him during the first week, and saw glimpses of it last year when he came in later in the game at times. But the thing I like about him is he is 100% full speed by the time he hits the line. It's quick, explosive movements, but and he's straight up and down, or straight up field, right?
And he can catch the ball. He has 2 receptions for 35 yards already this season.
So, going back to what you were saying earlier about Anderson County, it is a rivalry, and so it dates all the way back, back in the day in the 80s when I played and Coach Harp was there. Mm-hmm. And it didn't matter what your record was. It was just a knockdown, drag-out game, very physical, and that was the one thing you did expect.
Yep. And so, if we scan across this receiver corps, we would be totally wrong if we left out number 7, Titus Weldon. This guy can fly. 2 receptions, 45 yards so far. Lane Wade, number 21. He's got a 1 catch for 41 yards and a TD. Landon Yates, number 18, another gifted receiver. So I'm really impressed with that core, and they're going to mature as this season goes along, and it would be nice tonight to get a lot of reps out to those guys. But like you said, football is kind of based on the run game and so forth, and we've got a talented group. You've got Wade Lane, Landon Yates, Denham Griffith. You just got a good core of runners there.
Well, and you look at how Mercer has spread the receiving, the receptions around. Mm-hmm. You've got 9, I think, players there that have at least 1 to 2 catches, and so it's the most you have is 4 by Yates. Jackson Perry has 3. So, just the fact that you spread it around, again, makes it hard for a defense to prepare.
I'm looking at the numbers rushing on Denham Griffith. 33 rushes, 164 yards net so far this year. He's averaging 82 yards per game. I think this is a Denham Griffith type evening. And if that guy goes wild, they're going to loosen up somewhere in that secondary, and I think Thaddeus Mays or whomever it might be at quarterback at the time will take a real advantage of that.
All right, we'll continue on with our pregame show. We'll take a break, send it back to the studio. It's Mercer County and Anderson County here tonight at Alvis Johnson Field. Back in 3 minutes on your hometown radio network.
It's here. It's new. Filled with the best wide selection of vehicles just for you.
Right at Field User Factory.
7 acres of pre-owned elite inventory makes them the largest deal maker around.
Right at Field User Factory.
So come on down to Nicholsville off US 27 to Vince Drive. Then you've arrived at the new
Right at Field User Factory.
Buy with confidence straight from the factory. Take a virtual tour at
RightAtFieldUserFactory.com.
Dunn's Barbecue and Catering, located in Harrodsburg, Kentucky. Here for your affordable catering needs. Ribs, chicken, brisket, as well as our famous pulled pork. All sides homemade. Available for weddings, company picnics, family reunions, or just an old-fashioned pig roast. So call 859-734-3675. That's 859-734-3675. Dunn's Catering and Barbecue. 859-734-3675. I'm Sid Dunn, and like my Uncle Herb always used to say,
It's not barbecue until it's done.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
Saturday night. Stoops and the Cats kick off the season under the lights against a foe from the MAC, Miami University Redhawks, and your Kentucky Wildcats.
Touchdown, Kentucky!
The pregame show starts this Saturday evening at 5 with kickoff at 7.
Z105, your home for the Cats and the hits, is WRNZ-FM Z105.
Hi, my name is Scott Mosley, running for Mercer County Judge Executive. I am currently your Mercer County Judge Executive. Some of the projects that we have right now, we've partnered with a great company to roll out our broadband. We've been working hard to maintain the county roads and bridges to keep them safe. It's been a long journey, but fantastic news. We have the Anderson Dean Pool up and running. I would like to thank everybody for your support. Help keep me working for you. Vote Scott Mosley, Mercer County Judge Executive, November 8th.
Paid for by Campaign Fund of Scott Mosley.
They done did it again. Gave a great deal and made a new friend. Where's this, you say? Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg is the way. With first-class service and a spin of the wheel. For some extra gifts after your new car deal, check out the inventory at ChryslerofLawrenceburg.com and head on down to US 127 to the new Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg. Today is your deal of the day, and Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg is the way.
All right, and welcome back here to Alvis Johnson Field. 12 and a half minutes until kickoff here tonight between Mercer and Anderson. Continue on with our custom promotional products pregame show.
Okay, so how do you stop Anderson County? Their leading rusher is Camden Higgins, and I asked Coach East, I said, how do you stop? And his comments on Anderson County were he was very impressed with number 4, Camden Higgins. He has 14 rushes for 158 yards, averages 80 yards a game. He's 11.3 yards per carry. On the other hand, Denham Griffith, he has twice the amount of carries, when they averages 5 yards per carry, but he gets those yards tough. There's a lot asked of Griffith to go up in the middle and get those yards. He's just a tough 100% kid. And, Higgins, he's part of the receiving corps. They're not going to hurt us passing. They're 9 of 20 for 127 yards. And, with Mercer's front 3 or 4, whatever set dictates that, I think we're going to put enough pressure on him to flush him out. It's level 2 that's got to be able to contain him.
And you were talking earlier about Griffith, and that this game is probably set up for him. But you look at the stats, Dano, and it's 609 yards they've given up in 2 games.
Yep.
Rushing. 250 yards in passing, so almost 900 yards in 2 games defensively that Anderson County's given up. That number, 609, over 300 yards per game that they're giving up rushing-wise, and I think that plays into Mercer's hands, and I think it goes back to exactly what Coach East said, execution. If they execute up front, they're going to give Griffith the time he needs, which is not much time, because when he hits the hole, he's full speed, and so again, if they execute, it's going to be a good night for him.
Here's an additional wrinkle for the Titans. Coach East said that number 19, Morgan Pennington, would not be playing tonight. They're going to hold him out another week just to get him completely healthy and so forth. But he's the leading tackler at this point. He has 8 solos on 13 total tackles, 1 tackle for a loss, and he has a defensive sack. So somebody's going to have to step up in that position at one of those middle linebackers tonight. Miles Haygood, Garrett Pfister, Ashton Drakeford, those are the guys that have 10 or above tackles for the Titans.
All right, and just looking back, and I know you're talking about the coaching change, but it looks like we're getting ready for our national anthem here. We'll come back and talk about that. So we'll send it back to the studio, and we'll return back in 3 minutes on your hometown radio network. All right, and a beautiful job there by the Mercer County High School Titans Marching Band as we continue on here with our custom promotional products pregame show. And Dan, what I was getting ready to say is looking at some of the recent scores here in this series the last couple of years, and prior to that, if I remember, Anderson had been a very, very tough opponent for Mercer County, and obviously they had some really good teams, went far in the, I believe, 4 or 5A playoffs there.
5A, yeah.
And but here lately, the tide has turned in Mercer's favor, and I believe the Titans have put up 58 points in the last 2 wins over Anderson County.
That is correct. I'm expecting a good ball game tonight. I don't know about you guys, but I went down on the field and talked to a couple of the coaches, and they said they had a great week of practice, and with the exception of number 19, Morgan Pennington, everybody is healthy. I wish our Cables were as healthy as the team appears to be. But tomorrow morning, breakfast with the coaches, we will be at Dairy Queen in Harrodsburg. The old bus station is closed for the Labor Day weekend. We'd like to wish everybody listening out there a happy Labor Day weekend, and shout out to the 11th man tonight, or the 12th man tonight. Our tailgating section is really starting to fill up here, and it's just nice to be here, be in this weather, and to enjoy the fact that we're not wearing down or sweatshirts or ear muffs, which we'll probably be doing in about 60 days.
Well, it's just a beautiful night. It's a great night for football, but what a night for tailgating. I mean, it's perfect. It's perfect, phenomenal, and so a little bit better considering what they're facing for the UK kickoff for tomorrow.
Amen. And these people that come out here, they come out here because they love football, because they've got a youngster, a grandchild, a son playing, or a daughter cheerleading, or a member of the band out here, and it's just a great venue for these folks to get out here on a Friday night in early September, and it's just a beautiful time of year, and of course it's football season. Speaking of the Cats, do we have any expectations for this year?
There seems to be a lot of high expectations.
What
right
about
now.
the initial rankings and so forth?
Yeah, ranked 20th overall in the nation preseason right now, and one of the most interesting things that I've seen, I was reading an article on KSR, I believe this morning, actually. It was about Dan Mullen and some of the predictions he's made as he's moving into his ESPN commentator role, and he has picked the Cats to finish second in the East.
That's awesome.
To Georgia, and so that to me speaks volumes, because he knows the ins and outs of the SEC, and
that's right.
Obviously, especially that east side of that conference.
All right, well, let's take another break, because it is getting down inside of 5.5 minutes till kickoff. We'll send it back to the studio. You're listening to Mercer County and Anderson County getting ready to kick it off here at Elvis Johnson Field. So we'll return back in 3 minutes on your hometown radio network.
Joe, it's time for the 19th year of the Pigskin Report. We'll be live at the Harrodsburg Pizza Hut every Monday night.
We'll be talking with all the area high school football coaches of Danville, Boyle, Garrett, Lincoln, and Mercer County, as well as Center College head football coach Andy Fry.
Also reports with Mark Stoops of UK.
It's the Pizza Hut Pigskin Report, live Monday nights from 6 o'clock until 7 from the Harrodsburg Pizza Hut on 99.5 FM WHBN, 103.9 FM WHIR, and hometownlive.net.
Is your list of home improvement projects growing longer and longer? Have you dreamed of remodeling your kitchen or bathroom? Whitaker Bank's home equity line of credit can help you check off all those items on your to-do list using the power of the equity in your home. Our Harrodsburg loan officer, Jason Tyler, can show you how. Give them a call at 859-734-3316 to discuss your lending options. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Papa John's has the best tasting pizza in town, best variety, and best prices. Choose from great Papa John pizzas like The Works, The Meats, Spicy Italian, Garden Fresh, Tuscan 6 Cheese, Spinach Alfredo, Barbecue Chicken and Bacon, and Hawaiian Barbecue Chicken. In Danville, call 236-9999, and in Harrodsburg, call 734-3434. You can pay more for a pizza, but you can't get better. Wouldn't a piping hot Papa John's pizza taste good right now? Papa John's in Danville and Harrodsburg.
My name is Casey Riggs. I'm from Rough River, Kentucky. I've sung all my life, started out in church, of course. From there, I'd sung any opportunity I could. I come to Studio G to develop my voice and, most importantly, confidence. I'm now part of a group called the Purple Vibes. We sing in local festivals, shows here at Studio G, and without Studio G, I wouldn't have that opportunity.
Studio G is the performing arts place. To learn more, call 859-734-4394. Studio G. The G stands for growth.
Extension cords can really come in handy around the house, but if used improperly, they can also cause a fire. Here's some advice from the folks at your local electric cooperative on how to use them safely. Never nail or staple a cord to the wall or floor. Don't run cords under rugs or carpets, and always throw away frayed, cracked, or worn extension cords. We're Kentucky's electric cooperative, and our power is our people.
Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative. Hey friends, it's Radio Rick, inviting you to join me weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on WHBN. You'll hear local, state, and national news, local birthdays, weather, sports, comedic relief, free daily prizes, interviews with community leaders, elected officials, local businesses, and you're always welcome to call. Oh, and don't forget, we play the best country music in Central Kentucky, the classics. My promise to you is keep you informed and entertained the best I know how as we start our weekday mornings together 6 to 10 with me, Radio Rick, on AM 1420, FM 99.5, and stream live at hometownlive.net.
All right, and welcome back. Time for our starting lineups brought to you by Linda Wilson Realty, located on Legion Drive in Harrodsburg. You can give Linda a call at 734-4556 and see why selling Mercer County is what Linda Wilson Realty does best.
On the offensive side of the ball tonight, you have number 55, Gavin Rodriguez at center. The right guard is number 52, Byron Collier. 74, Elijah Buford should be the right tackle tonight. The left guard is number 88, Caden Semrau. Number 60, Leighton Penn, is the left tackle. Your right side split receiver will be number 8, Jackson Perry. The inside slot on his side will be number 18, Landon Yates. The split receiver to the far side is number 4, Ashton Drakeford. The slot receiver to his side is number 7, Titus Weldon. Your quarterback is number 1, Thaddeus Mays. He is a junior, by the way, gentlemen. That's comforting to know. Number 22, Denham Griffith, is the starting lone setback.
Defensively for the Titans tonight, we'll see a 4-man front and the 2 men deep inside the trenches. Number 24, Austin Cole, and number 70, Mason Kirkland. The 2 bookends on the 4-man front, number 88, Caden Semrau, and number 9, Zayden Jackson. Your 2 inside linebackers, number 5, Malachi Davis, and number 32, Garrett Pfister. The 2 outside linebackers will be number 17, Andrew Shepperson, and Jackson Perry, wearing number 8. The 2 corners are number 11, Carter Devine, as well as number 1, Thaddeus Mays. And then your free safety for tonight is number 4, Ashton Drakeford.
Coin toss brought to you by David Hopewell, your local State Farm insurance agent located on College Street. If you want to flip your insurance needs, give David a call at 734-0645. I did see where Anderson County is going to receive the kick. I'm assuming Mercer won the toss and deferred to the second half. And so our officials tonight are...
Officials tonight, Kevin Sanford will be your head referee. Charlie Gregory is your umpire. Your head linesman is Matthew Whiteman. Your line judge is Terrence Christopher. And your back judge is Norman Smiley.
And your kickoffs are brought to you by the Barbershop. Darren Ransdell and his staff get your great hairstyle at the Barbershop. Give them a call at 265-1477 or visit the Barbershop in Harrodsburg on North Lane Street in the Minute Mart Center.
You know, you guys, when you talk about building a program, did you see all of those little football players from the bottom up? As early as you can start, they were all out there making a tunnel along with the cheerleaders for the Titans to run through as they came back out onto the field.
It's just great to see a tunnel again.
Amen.
All right, Mr. Gavin Wilson will kick it away for Mercer. Foot to the ball. Deep kick back inside the 5, fielded by Higgins. Out across the 10, 15. He's got to slice it through the opening out over the 20, round to the 24.
Good coverage there by the Titans there, especially on the left side as they funneled in and didn't quite break down like you want to see as a coach there, and wasn't able to make a play where they had him probably inside the 15, but was able to get outside to about the 25, 24. I think 24 is where they'll spot it.
Stop made by Denham Griffith, number 22, and Juhan Goodman, number 59 on that.
Tonight's Mercer broadcast is presented by Custom Promotional Products, home for your Titans attire.
Mercer comes out in a 4-man front. A very tight formation for the Bearcats. It's a tight slot right with a loaded setback to the right side as well.
And Higgins is going to keep it. Crosses the 25 out across the 27, maybe to the 28. Excuse me. That's number 2 there on the ball carrier. That's Brady Klink.
Anderson County must think that the keys for the linebackers are the running backs, because flow came our way and the quarterback just did a simple rub keep and bent it back toward the left side that time.
Titans tonight dressed in the all blue uniforms with the red numbers trimmed in white. Thank goodness.
Amen. Inverted slot right. Okay, we've got an equipment timeout for number 4 there for Anderson County. He's going to have to leave the field.
That's a quarterback out here in a receiver spot there, wasn't it? Number 4, Camden Higgins.
Eli Castle for the Bearcats is taking the snap.
Turns it and hands off to Klink, and nice job by Mercer that time, stopping him right back at the 29-yard line, looks like. Bearcats in the white jerseys with red numbers, red pants with white stripes down the side, and white helmets for Anderson County here tonight.
Looks like they gave him about a half a yard, so it's going to be 3rd down and right about the 35 and 4 yards to go for the first.
Higgins comes back into the game for the Bearcats.
Sorry, the 30-yard line.
They're so tightly bunched back there. Yeah. I believe
it's almost like a wing tee.
Taking the snap. Hands off again to Klink, straight over the right side. And he's going to be out maybe to the 32, but short of the first down marker.
With the exception of the quarterback pulling the ball 2 plays ago, they seem to want to run to that power side, but you've got to look constantly for a counter back to the weak side.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going in my mind, especially on a 3rd down situation like that.
Amen.
But definitely plan for that here in the future, I'm sure.
As well as a wide receiver reverse. Number 6 for the Bearcats comes out here at the split.
And it is 4th and 2, and they're going for it on their opening possession here.
They got a crowd in that backfield, I'll say that. And we got a shift, overload left.
And we got
delay game.
They ain't Dallas. And you're not JR, right?
Yeah, that'll push it back. It's going to make it a 4th and about 7. And the punt team comes on. Yeah, the punt team comes on.
Titans going to send 2 players back deep, Thaddeus Mays and Ashton Drakeford.
It's a talented receiving group back there to accept this punt from the Bearcats.
Good snap and a lot of pressure coming. Gets it away.
Might have got part of that one.
It'll hit at the 42 and take a Anderson bounce on down the field, and they're going to mark it out of bounds at the 35.
Gentlemen, I count 64 tailgaters over there in the 12th man position tonight. Thanks to those folks. Hope you have a great night over there as we're watching the Titans take on the Bearcats.
You counted that high. Your shoes are still on.
Hey, I might be old, but I can still count.
All right, Mercer's opening possession here tonight will start at their own 35, 1st and 10.
Twins to each side. Very balanced set. Shot pistol, I should say. Motion across, creating trips.
Mays will fake the handoff, tries to dump it out quickly to Number 7, Titus Weldon, being complete as he got leveled in the backfield.
I like that play by design because they were going to outman the defense that time of Anderson County.
A slow developing play there, and Anderson just total blitz and coming after it, and put a lot of pressure on Thaddeus. Had to get rid of it quickly.
2nd down, 10.
Empty set. 3 to the wide side, 2 to the short side of the field.
Mays, quick toss over the middle, in and out of the hands of Griffith up at the 40, incomplete.
In all fairness now, if you look at where Griffith was, he's staring right back into the sunlight on that play. That ball was thrown really quick.
It's going to make it 3rd and 10 for the Titans. Ball still located at the 35. Titans playing right to left on your radio dial tonight.
I love that part. 2-by-2 formation, shotgun 1 back.
Anderson County going to take a timeout.
All right, just underway here as we've got 9:18 to go, opening quarter on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. No score, and tell you what, guys, there's a lot of big games going on across the state tonight. You got Danville at Boyle County,
which is Mercer's opponent next week.
Yes, it is. Yes, sir.
So Danville off to a pretty good start this year.
Let's hear it for all of our Titan cheerleaders.
Just had some stats on them, or at least they opened up with Lincoln County, defeated them 26-14, I believe, in the Death Valley Bowl over at Lincoln County. Josh Jaggers over there in his first year, and then Garrett County last week defeated them 36-0.
Same formation this time for the Titans, 2-by-2, shotgun 1 back. 3 down linemen for the Bearcats, but a 4-man rush.
Mays dumps it over the middle to Yates, across the 45, out across the 50 into Anderson territory, down to the 45, and a first down.
I'm telling you what, this Landon Yates, number 18, is just a sophomore. They line him up at the slot, the split, and the tight end positions. Very versatile receiver. He's tall. He has great hand-eye coordination.
Pickup of 20.
Pioneer Pawn Shop, first down.
Twins right. Drakeford split to the left. Griffith loaded to the left of Mays.
Give it to Griffith, going to the right. Now he cuts it back to the center, and he is going to be down around the 42, tackled there.
You know, he ran that almost like a zone read play. If he stays on his path, it's possibly a loss on that play, but he made a hard left-hand cut right up midfield, made a nice play out of that.
Using that low center of gravity, and he cut on a dime, didn't he?
And he's already low. I mean, he's built low to the ground. He's stocky, but, I mean, just a really aggressive runner. 2-by-1 for the Titans.
2nd down and 8 here.
Griffith motions to the trip side, to the double side.
Tosses it out to him, catches it, turns it up. Inside the 40, inside the 35, and pushed out of bounds on the far sideline after picking up another Pioneer Pawn Shop first down around the 32.
Here's what makes that play work on the reception by Griffith. Number 18, Landon Yates, makes a great stalk block on the man up over him on that play to spring Griffith around for about 4 extra yards. Big first down.
Pick up a 12. Mercer's second first down on this series.
Slot left, split right.
Mays, quick toss. Pass going to be caught by Drakeford on an inside slant. He cuts it down inside the 25, down around the 21. Nice throw and catch there.
Titus Weldon, the inside receiver, was also running a slant, and he just cleared a lane for Drakeford to go to get in, and Mays did a great job of finding that window on that play.
Pickup of 11, another Pioneer Pawn Shop first down for the Titans.
Weldon and Perry in the slot to the right. Drakeford is the split to the left.
Hey, he's going to keep it this time. Gets behind his blocker, straight up the middle. Cut. Big opening, 20, 10, 5, touchdown Titans.
Nice play.
Indeed it was.
That's another Nesco Resource touchdown for Mercer County with jobs available in Harrodsburg, Danville, and Stanford. You can give them a call at 859-238-0058.
That drive was, 65 yards in 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
Extra point attempt is up, and
Nice.
it is good. I believe that is Kokenauer on the kick.
Number 98, Jace Kokenauer.
All right, with 7:29 to play, Thompson Service Center scoreboard first quarter. It's Mercer 7, Anderson 0. Back in 1 minute on your hometown radio network.
Here's a commercial that has no other point but to make you hungry. Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, double cheeseburger, the double cheeseburger, the double quarter pounder with cheese, the double quarter pounder with cheese, chicken McNuggets. I'll take a 20-piece, please. The crispy chicken sandwich, the crispy chicken sandwich, filet of fish, the filet of fish, hot fresh French fries. Visit McDonald's of Danville and Harrodsburg. Their drive-thrus are open. Harrisburg Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto center providing a wide range of tire and auto care services. They provide customers with tires of all brands and sizes. Harrisburg Tire and Automotive can accommodate vehicles from small cars to dually trucks. They offer a lot of auto maintenance services, including brakes, front-end work, alignments, engine repairs, computer diagnostics, tune-ups, oil changes, and so much more. North College Street next to Napa. Give them a call, 734-4563, 734-4563 for Harrisburg Tire.
All right, Mercer County just scored, and you can also score with a visit to Dr. Jennifer Nichols' office on North College Street there in Harrodsburg. Nice opening drive for Mercer.
Yeah, it was. 2 minutes, 2 seconds, 65 yards. Gavin Wilson on to do the duties of kicking off for the Titans.
Drives it down the
Nice
center of the
kick.
field and back about the 2-yard line. Out across the 10, 15.
Nice.
And nice coverage by Mercer County as they will stop Higgins inside the 20 around the 17.
I tell you, number 5 for Malachi Davis for the Titans. He was the third man over on this side of the field. He was the first man downfield and went all the way over to the far hash to make that tackle, or be in on the tackle, as well as a couple other Titans.
It's 2 great kicks to start the game off for Wilson. Put both of them down to the 2 and 1 yard line, and just other than putting it in the end zone, in end zone it goes to the 20. But this is what you want. You're inside the 20 now. They're at the 18, so puts the Bearcats in a tougher situation.
And speaking of kicking, that PAT by number 98, Jace Kokenauer, I mean, that ball had some distance on it.
Both these kids have some
legs. He's a fine young man. I've had the pleasure of meeting him before. Super kid.
All right, Castle will turn handoff to Higgins coming around the right side. Mercer stringing it out, and they hit him inside the 20, but he does get out to, looks like right at the 20 is where they're going to spot him at there.
Anderson County pulled both their guards and tackles out on that play, and Thaddeus Mays came from the inside out. If he approaches from the outside in, he gets a loss right there. So not much of a pickup, pretty good defensive play.
But look how far Malachi Davis, number 15, came to be in on that tackle. He came all the way across the field on that. Mercer still in a 4-3 look. Anderson going to open it up just a little bit. They'll
spread it out a little bit.
Trips left, split right, shotgun one back. Mercer going to bring 4.
Second down and 7 here, and here's a toss out. It's dropped by Castle. He does go and pick it up and falls on it. Not seeing a signal of saying that's an incomplete pass. So that's going to be.
Yep, they're going to call it a lateral.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're going to spot him back to the 10. That's a loss of 10 on that play. It's going to bring up 3rd and long.
That's the crazy thing about those slip screens. If you don't get it parallel or beyond, you're in trouble on that. That receiver's got to get just beyond the line with his quarterback. Anderson going to go trips to the wide side of the field, split left. Once again, shotgun and a blocking back in front of the quarterback.
Pass out intended for a receiver. It's going to be short out at the 12-yard line on the flat out here. as number 1 Castle was under a lot of pressure and just couldn't get it to him. So it's going to bring up 4th and long.
You know, he looked long on that play, but the short receiver over here basically had nobody on him. And I saw the outside linebacker over here, Haygood, looking to the sidelines, and I think they've figured that out really quick.
Had a long ball to throw there and didn't quite.
Yes, sir.
Didn't quite get there. So
Mercer,
4th and 18.
Mercer going to receive this kick as he kicks it from the end zone line. Good
nice kick.
And way over the head of the Titans. It lands back at the 45. Mays picks it up at the 40. Makes one-man miss. Flags come in, and he is still running. Gets inside Anderson territory down at the 48, but we're going to get a flag on the Titans.
Yeah, I believe Titus Weldon, you know, I couldn't tell. It looked like he hit him in the back, but then I mean, the guy about made the tackle, so it was hard to see. But got called for it. Penalty occurred right at about the 45.
Coach East corrected him on it and then gave him a good old pat on the head.
But, you know, Mercer had their 2 return guys standing right around the 40, and you're thinking, man, we're getting great field position here, and he just got off a booming kick.
That was a Todd Davis punt.
And along with the penalty, it's a huge change of field position here of about 30 yards, looks like.
Titans are going to have 2 receivers to each side.
Mercer will start on their own 35, leading 7-0 here. 5:30 to play first quarter. Mays drops to throw, has time, good toss out, and just out of the reach of Yates up at the 45.
Nice effort, nice ball, safely thrown to the outside. I'm not so sure I wouldn't throw it to this side of the field where the receivers don't have the sun in their eyes. It is shaded from about the 40 on down to the goal line.
Sitting on the hash on this side, so obviously that gives them more room, but it's also a much longer throw.
Twins right, split left, 2-man backfield.
And Mays is going to pull it and keep it. Makes a couple players miss. Got some room across the 45 up to the midfield. And a Pioneer pawn shop first down.
Mays for 14 on that one.
He made a quick decision there not to give the ball to Griffith because Griffith was getting leveled.
I got some coaching tips here from one of our #1 fans, Billy Montgomery. He's got his eye on that spread set for Anderson. Trips right, split left.
First and 10 at the Titan 49 here as Mays will pull it.
Nice.
Caught by Yates inside Anderson territory and all the way down to the 32-yard line.
Guys, I'm telling you, these receivers are getting off the ball as soon as it's snapped. Number 4, Drakeford, I mean, he wasn't, but he looked like he could have been called for offsides. He got off the line of scrimmage so fast. Nice seam route by the number 2 receiver on the far side.
Pickup of 19 on that one. Another Pioneer pawn shop. First down.
2-by-2. Shotgun 1 back. Griffith back there with Mays. Pulls Titus across the formation.
Mays looking.
Screen.
And now he's running. Tucks it up inside the 32, and they do make a nice tackle at him at the 30, right in the middle of the field.
They were trying to set up a screen to Griffith over here, but as he penetrated the line and got to level 2, I don't think he got back to where he needed to be, which was behind 3 or 4 offensive linemen ready to block for him on that play.
Pickup of 2, second down and 8.
Good protection there by the Titans.
Amen.
They had plenty of time back there.
3 down linemen, defensive linemen for the Bearcats. Stand-up linebacker over here on the edge.
Mays drops to throw. Looking long down the field. Got Drakeford out there. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Titans.
Wow, gentlemen.
He made a beautiful turn to find the ball, and it was thrown right at the first pylon. Nice catch.
Can you say freshman? I don't think I've seen that type of body control. He actually turned around on the route and had to to open up 180 degrees to catch it to where the ball was thrown on the outside. That was a magnificent route and catch.
Kokenauer on for the extra point. Good snap, Mays' hold, and the kick is up and good. It's another Nesco Resource touchdown for Mercer County with jobs available in Harrodsburg, Gamble, and Stanford. Give them a call at 859-238-0058. And with 3:36 to play, opening quarter, Thompson Service Center scoreboard. It's Mercer 14, Anderson 0. Back in 1 minute on your hometown radio network.
It's here. It's new. Filled with the best wide selection of vehicles just for you.
Right at Field User Factory.
7 acres of pre-owned elite inventory makes them the largest deal maker around.
Right at Field User Factory.
So come on down to Nicholsville off US 27 to Vince Drive. Then you've arrived at the new
Right at Field User Factory.
Buy with confidence straight from the factory. Take a virtual tour at
RightAtFieldUserFactory.com.
Joe, it's time for the 19th year of the Pigskin Report. We'll be live at the Harrodsburg Pizza Hut every Monday night.
We'll be talking with all the area high school football coaches of Danville, Boyle, Garrett, Lincoln, and Mercer County, as well as Center College head football coach Andy Fry.
Also reports with Mark Stoops of UK.
It's the Pizza Hut Pigskin Report, live Monday nights from 6 o'clock until 7 from the Harrodsburg Pizza Hut on 99.5 FM WHBN, 103.9 FM WHIR, and hometownlive.net.
All right, Mercer just scored, and you can score with a visit to Dr. Jennifer Nichols' office on North College Street in Harrodsburg.
Mercer starting on their own 35, going 65 yards on in a minute and 8 seconds to put up another 7 points.
Here we go. Boom.
Wilson kicks it away. This
Nice.
one's got more height, and it will be fielded at the 5, out across the 10, 15.
Nice.
Nice job by the Titans as they're going to stop them once again inside the 20 at the 16, maybe 17. Tell you, another guy down on those kickoffs. He was on the last one, and this one too is number 17, Shepperson.
Andrew Shepperson, a senior, as well as Wade Lane, wide receiver, defensive back, a senior.
A beautiful night for high school football here in Central Kentucky, and looking down on an absolute gorgeous Alvis Johnson Field.
What about these special teams? Once again, that PAT by Kokenauer, man alive. Of course, he's a soccer player as well.
Yeah, he's a goalkeeper and
multi-sport athlete.
Yeah, we've talked a little bit about that. Both these kids go to church with us, and so I've had some good conversations with them. And it's a little different kicking that oblong ball, but they're using that leg strength.
Castle on a handoff, and not much there at all. Maybe gets it out to the 19.
Jace Kokenauer is one of our dual credit students. He is taking classes through Campbellsville University, Harrodsburg, and I used he and Terry Yeast's daughter as well, and put them up on some banners on our campus out there to promote the dual credit program that we have established with Mercer County Senior High School. Great kids.
Nehemiah Wilson on the last carry.
Man, this offense is foot to foot. It's almost like the old wing tee. Pull the backside tackle.
Going to keep it this time, going around the right side. He's got some room. Cuts it up, big opening into Mercer territory, and the Titans are trying to chase him down and unable to push him out of bounds, but he falls forward all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Great effort by Drakeford to shove the ball carrier for the Bearcats out of bounds that time.
Higgins on the carry, and a huge play for Anderson County.
Just a little misdirection play there, and they were able to get to the end. They sealed that defensive end on the outside, and the corner wasn't there. And
you said it, Todd. I mean, they literally they sealed it with cement that time.
Yes, they did.
Wow. Split receiver to the right. 3 backs accompanying the quarterback for the Bearcats in the backfield.
There's a handoff to
nice. Wow.
Number 2, Klink, and Mercer does a great job that time and stops him for a loss back around the 24.
Follow the Cats on Z105 and talk about the Cats on Kentucky Sports Radio. KSR airs on weekdays from 10 to noon on 99.5 FM and on WHIR AM 1230.
Second down, 14 now.
Split to the right.
And there's a double handoff to give it back to Wilson. Wow, they get fancy back there.
You know, you made a comment earlier about it looking much like the wing tee, and that play right there looked like a shotgun wing tee.
It sure did.
Just a handoff and just a little belly play inside.
Guys, a little correction on that Z105 Cats KSR radio. I think that's on Z105 only, as well as 99.5 FM, The Rooster.
Wilson was the last ball carrier. He picked up 2, so it's 3rd and 12 from the Mercer 22.
Split right, full backfield.
Castle rolls out, throws on the run, and in and out of the hands of his intended receiver at the 19 as Wilson unable to pull it down.
The Mercer defense that time sure did honor the ball fakes in the backfield of the Bearcats. Chris Horn, your Mercer County clerk, and Donna Horn at the cut above proudly support the Mercer County Titan football program.
All right, 4th down, and the Bearcats keep the offense out on the field. 1:15 to play here, opening quarter.
Trips right, split left. Looks like a possible pass play, Todd.
Indeed it does.
Single coverage.
Drops the throw.
Screen.
It's Higgins on a screen. Makes one man miss, another miss, and he's into Mercer
gone.
territory down inside the 10. And they're going to spot him at the 5.
Higgins did a really nice job of getting behind those other 2 receivers and getting in those running lanes and spinning out of a couple of tackles.
He's had their 2 big plays on this drive. Gives them a 1st and goal. And they're going to spot it, looks like, on the 3.
Pick up on 19. That's Anderson County's 2nd first down.
Nehemiah Wilson, number 23, comes into the game for the Bearcats.
Give it to Higgins over the right side. Lunges forward down towards the goal line, and they signal touchdown. Touchdown for the Bearcats on a 3-yard Camden Higgins run over the right side.
Pioneer Pawn is a proud supporter of Titan football. You can't beat the deals at Pioneer Pawn. Pioneer Pawn is located at 746 North College Street in Harrodsburg.
As we've got 36 seconds left to go here in the opening quarter, and it's the 3rd touchdown here tonight so far for the 2 teams.
Both teams hungry for a victory, gentlemen. Did I mention the glow in the neighborhood over the past 2 evenings?
Would that be the lights?
The lights. The staff members were down here marking the field, and they just do a great job. This field is absolutely gorgeous. Everything is marked in white. The numbers are marked in blue. And play clocks are working on each end of the field.
New scoreboard.
New scoreboard.
All right, Anderson going to go for 2 here.
Both 2022 signs are up for the men's and women's track teams, state champions in both of those categories.
And is that an illegal substitution there, this call? Couldn't tell for sure. Anyway, it's against Anderson. It's going to move it back 5 yards back to the 8-yard line. And they're going to bring some different personnel on.
Kick it again now.
Yep. Gonna spot the ball at the 15. Kicker is number 80, Jesus Avalos. Snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is short. No good. And with 36 seconds left to go on your Thompson Servicer scoreboard in the first quarter, it's 14-6 Mercer. Back in 1 minute on your hometown radio network.
Hello, this is Sarah Steele. I'm running for your Mercer County Judge Executive this November. Mercer County needs true leadership that is honest, transparent, and willing to work for our community. We need leadership that is truly vested in Mercer County. I'm ready to serve you. Please remember me this November. Vote Sarah Steele for Mercer County Judge Executive. This ad was paid for by the campaign fund of Sarah Steele.
They done did it again. Gave a great deal and made a new friend. Where's this, you say? Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg is the way. With first-class service and a spin of the wheel. For some extra gifts after your new car deal, check out the inventory at ChryslerofLawrenceburg.com and head on down to US 127 to the new Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg. Today is your deal of the day, and Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg is the way.
And the ball just laying flat on the ground, kicked straight ahead, picked up by Shepperson for Mercer at the 40, and he gets it out close to the 44. Not sure I've seen that in a long time, Todd.
It has been a few years, to say the least. So something else you don't see very often, especially in high school football. And Anderson County's kicker setting his tee out there. Neither one of these kids, the two soccer players that are kicking for Mercer this year, extra points and field goals kick directly off the ground, and so the height that they get, I mean, it's just phenomenal. It's in a leg up, as far as potential play at the next level.
All right, 1st and 10. Here's Mays. He's going to pull it and keep it. Tries to come around the left side. Pressure there, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage at the 44-yard line.
They motioned Griffith across the formation that time to try and get these linebackers to slide one gap, and nothing happening on that play. There were 3 over here on the edge waiting on Mays.
They're going to let the clock run on down here at the end of the quarter, and the first quarter is in the books. Thompson Service Center scoreboard at the end of 1. It's Mercer 14, Anderson 6. Back in 1 minute on your hometown radio network.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
Hey friends, it's Radio Rick, inviting you to join me weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on WHBN. You'll hear local, state, and national news, local birthdays, weather, sports, comedic relief, free daily prizes, interviews with community leaders, elected officials, local businesses, and you're always welcome to call. Oh, and don't forget, we play the best country music in Central Kentucky, the classics. My promise to you is keep you informed and entertained the best I know how as we start our weekday mornings together 6 to 10 with me, Radio Rick, on AM 1420, FM 99.5, and stream live at hometownlive.net.
All right, ready to go. 2nd and 10. Titans have it at their own 44.
Doubles to each side for the Titans. Shotgun one back.
And now we're ready to go. Mays takes the snap. Quick toss out.
Fast.
Called out here by Perry. Goes down the sideline and stays in bounds. Breaks a tackle and wrapped up at the Anderson 40-yard line.
Once again, the outside receiver to the side the ball was thrown on was number 18, Landon Yates, and he did an incredible job blocking his guy 16, 17 yards upfield to spring the receiver on those extra yards. Nice job.
Pick up a 16 and another first down for the Titans.
Another Pioneer Pawn Shop first down.
Twins left, split right. Pistol formation with a loaded setback.
Mays, quick toss. He's going to throw it out. Caught by Weldon.
Oh, wow.
Out on the far side. Turns it up inside the 40, inside the 30. Continuing to go on the far side and wrapped up around the 23.
Nice job handling the football. What I like about Mays is he gets the ball out there on those outside screens so fast. His release is just boom. As soon as he gets it, it's in flight.
Pick up a 17, and then yet again another Pioneer Pawn Shop first down for the Titans.
Slot right, split left. Pistol with a loaded setback just slightly to the left of quarterback Mays.
Mays will give it straight up the middle to Griffith, and he runs into a wall down around the 21. Short gain in there of 2, looks like.
Todd, we need to give a couple of shout-outs here. Another #1 fan of ours, Bob Boffman, his organization, Farmers National Bank. This is Farmers National Bank Night. They are our game sponsor for the evening. I want to say thank you to that organization. Great bank.
It's him and that crew on the field.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's the best crew ever. But I'm sure he's kicked back.
I'm sure he is. He's enjoying.
Relaxed.
He's enjoying
he's
life
having
much better, I'm sure.
Amen. All right, here we go. Tight double set to each side. Motion creates trips to the wide side.
Mays is going to keep it, goes straight up the middle, breaks the tackle inside the 15, and down close to the first down. I believe he's going to have it as they're going to spot him all the way down at the 10.
I tell you what, with these RPO quarterbacks, it's the same with Boyle County. Their quarterback is very similar to Mays in that they'll give the play action, 1,000, 1,000. They'll sit there and just wait for those windows to open, and then bam, first 3 steps, they're level 2.
Pickup of 10. Another Pioneer Pawn Shop first down for the Titans. Their 3rd of the quarter. 10th on the game.
Doubles to each side. The right side is a little wider.
Mays hands off this time to a new back, straight up the middle and into the end zone. Touchdown. And that is number 32, Garrett Pfister.
His first score of the year.
Nice run by Pfister, who just came into the game, and it's a 10-yard Mercer touchdown run. It's another Nesco Resource touchdown with jobs available in Harrodsburg, Danville, and Stanford. Give them a call at 859-238-0058.
He did a nice job bending that run up against the grain that time to get into the end zone. Todd Kokenaar's a little deeper.
Kick is up, and it is good.
Wow. He put it up there near the scoreboard on that one.
9:33 to play. Second quarter on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard. It's now Mercer 21 and Anderson 6. Back in 1 minute on your hometown radio network.
Get the top price for your livestock. Take them to the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, where they have drop-off hours to fit the busy farmer's need. Selling your livestock a profitable and a pleasant experience. Save the hassle of a long haul. Sell your livestock at the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, 277 Courtier Road in Stanford. Call Bluegrass South Livestock Market at 606-365-0665. Bluegrass South Livestock Market in Stanford.
Here's a commercial that has no other point but to make you hungry. Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, double cheeseburger, the double cheeseburger, the double quarter pounder with cheese, the double quarter pounder with cheese, chicken McNuggets. I'll take a 20-piece, please. The crispy chicken sandwich, the crispy chicken sandwich, filet of fish, the filet of fish, hot fresh French fries. Visit McDonald's of Danville and Harrodsburg. Their drive-thrus are open.
And welcome back, as Mercer has scored on all 3 drives tonight. And when the Titans score, you can score with a visit to Dr. Jennifer Nichols' office, located on North College Street in downtown Harrodsburg. (21-6) your score here at Alvis Johnson Field. Mercer on top. Wilson approaching, kicks it deep once again, and this one will sail 5 yards deep into the end zone.
What a kick. Special teams is such an important part of the game. It's 1/3 of the game, and you have to win that category. You have to win at least 2 out of those categories anyway.
Mercer's longest drive on the night, 4 minutes and 3 seconds.
I love it when you keep that stat. I love it. That's good stuff.
Don't forget, you can pick up a copy of the Harrodsburg Herald this week for complete game coverage and photos of tonight's game. They're on sale every Wednesday afternoon. Heard any updates on any other games?
I have not.
Hand off to Higgins, going around the right side, turns it up, breaks a tackle, and slices through a hole. It's up close to the 24.
Guys, did you get to see any of the West Virginia game last night?
I did not. I didn't even know what was on.
Watch some of it.
Oh, my goodness. What a ball game.
Going to give him about 4 on the play, 2nd and 6.
Mercer a little outsized out there on the edge and played a little bit too tall probably, and able to pick up 4.
Split right, 4-man backfield.
Again, over the right side, and
much better.
A little better job that time. And the Titans are going to stop them for a gain, maybe out to the 25. Short gain of 1. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
Just off the 25-yard line, gain of 1. It's 3rd down.
All right, here we go. Some personnel changes for the Bearcats. We're going to be split right, trips left. Big number 40 will be the up back in front of Eli Castle, number 1.
Anderson County going to take another timeout. They're 2nd on the half.
So that game last night was a renewed rivalry between West Virginia and number 17 Pittsburgh, and right at the end, Pittsburgh pulled away 38-31, and it was as good of a game to watch as you could ask for at the first part of the college football season.
Yes, it was. Former Kentucky player made
grew up right down the road.
Yep.
Son of the great Tom Brown from over at Bull County. Neil Brown just had a stint as the offense coordinator here.
So I have a question. Reese Smith, that almost made an incredible catch at the end of the game, is also, is he our Bull County Reese Smith?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he is.
He made a fantastic, it was a judgment call. He caught it right at the goal line, and they said the ball skipped or he didn't have control or something. You know how officials do when anything good happens. But, excuse me, Bob, I didn't mean that to your crew, because you all wouldn't have allowed that.
I just want him to make sure he marks that down and it came from you and not me.
It was me. But Bernie and Bob wouldn't have called it that way.
All right, 3rd down and 5. Here's Anderson on a drive, handoff up the middle, and gets it out across the 25, maybe to the 27. Still going to be about 3 yards short, looks like, of the first down.
Looks like they're going to give about a 2-yard gain there. It'll be interesting to see what Anderson does here. Deep in their own territory.
Malachi Davis, one of the linebackers there, number 5, he just upended the tackle that was trying to block him on that play. Turned him over.
Anderson on their own 27. I see no signs of punt team.
4 in the backfield. Double tight.
They try to draw them off sides.
Down to 5 seconds on the clock.
Nope.
And he do take the snap. He does hand it off. It looked like the running back was not wanting the football. He did take it, and Mercer levels him for a loss of about 3 more. Back to the 25.
Pop Warner wouldn't have called that play.
I was kind of like you. I thought they were going to try to draw Mercer off, and then he just clapped his hands one last time and turned and handed it to number 21, Ballard. Mercer right there. Titans will take over.
I'll just say he didn't look like he was expecting it.
No, he didn't. No, he did.
Surprise.
Quarterback maybe, but the running back, Ballard, did not look like he was anticipating that ball being handed to him. So,
Silver Star Guns and Ammo, located at 112 West Lexington Street in Harrodsburg, says good luck to the football Titans. Buy, sell, or trade at Silver Star Guns and Ammo.
Titans will take over a great field position. 7:14 to play here. First half, leading 21-6 on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard.
Trips right, split left for the Titans. Mays in shotgun.
Drops to throw, looking long over the middle. Got a receiver, Yates. Oh, in and out of his hands down at the 4.
Beautifully thrown ball.
It was a good route. He was open, and he just had his hands apart. He's reaching up and trying to catch that ball over his shoulder. Had his hands apart, and the ball just slipped right through.
You know, when you have a height advantage and a stride advantage, with not one but 2 of these outside receivers for the Titans, I mean, what a blessing there.
Tell you what, I'd like to see him go back that play later on.
Amen.
2nd and 10.
Send a note down, Coach. Maybe they'll call it. Doubles to each side.
Mays pulls it back. He keeps it, steps through 1. Inside the 20,
Wow.
inside the 15, and down close to the, looks like the 11-yard line.
You know, one of the adjectives you can pin on his running style is just simply slippery.
Yes, he is.
He gets through more crevices and cracks than I've ever seen.
Pick up a 14, and yet another Pioneer Pawn Shop first down for the Titans.
Spotted at the 13-yard line into the red zone.
Slot left, tight to the right, split to the right. Motion across, zip motion back.
Mays gives it to Griffith inside the 10, runs over one guy inside the 5, and they're going to spot him just short inside the 1-yard line.
That's a great play call there, because on that rub, you surely think, if you're an Anderson County Bearcat, that Mays is going to keep it. And Griffith just took the ball full stride, ran over one of his own men out here blocking for him, but he had a nice little crease there to get it down that close to the goal line.
Mercer now inside the 1.
Pickup of a 12 on that one. Another Pioneer Pawn Shop first down.
Slot right, split
First and
left.
go.
This is rub, keep left, Todd. Watch this.
Mays gives to Griffith, straight up the middle, touchdown Titans.
I've got that app on my phone that measures things. You think I can measure the length of the PAT here when Kokenauer gets a hold of it?
Might be able to.
Griffith on a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Titans have scored. You can score with Nesco Resource on a touchdown with jobs available in Harrodsburg, Danville, and Stanford. Give them a call at 859-238-0058.
Boom.
Kick is up. And
all the way to the track.
Good. 6:03 left on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard in the first half. And it is Mercer 28, Anderson 6. Back in 1 minute on your hometown radio network.
Big deals. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with Big Deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
All right, and Titans just scored, and you can score with a visit to Dr. Jennifer Nichols' office on North College Street in Harrodsburg. Wilson, foot to the ball, kicks it deep once again, and about 2 yards into the end zone this time for another touchback.
Nice kick.
Nice weapon to have for Mercer.
As that last series, 25 yards on 1 minute and 11 seconds.
Nice. Gentlemen, I'd like to give a shout out to my family down in West Palm Beach, Florida tonight. As Todd, as you witnessed, my grandson of 2.5 years old, he was driving my son-in-law's truck through the neighborhood this evening. Did quite a nice job from what I could tell. Had a nice grip on the wheel.
Pushing the buttons.
Love it. Love it, love it. Okay, here we go. Split right. 4 men in the backfield for the Bearcats. With
Castle will hand it off, running back over the right side. Nothing there at all, as Mercer will stop him for a gain of 1 out to the 21.
You know, one play earlier that was effective for the Bearcats is when they went through that play action among 4 guys back there, 3 other ball carriers, and they sprinted out their quarterback to a receiver. They hit the flat area over here. He just overthrew him, but you got to think they're going to try and get somebody out on the edge to get out of the heart of this Mercer defense. Not that I want them to.
Second down and 9.
Twins
Castle,
right.
Quick toss. No, he pulls it down. Now he throws. Pass in and out of the hands of the receiver over on the far sideline, incomplete.
Scott Mosley, candidate for Mercer County Judge Executive, says get behind the Mercer County Titans and cheer them on for a winning season. Go Titans.
It's going to be 3rd down and 9. Titans looking to get the ball back. If they're going to hold them here 3 and out with a good field position once again. And the Bearcats will take their 3rd and final timeout here of the first half. And it is 5:20 left to go here before half. Let's keep it right here, as it is a big weekend coming up. Labor Day weekend. You got college football kicking off, and Kentucky hosting Miami of Ohio this Saturday evening. I guess the weather's not supposed to be very good for that game.
No, it's not. We've got rain for the next 4 days. I looked on the long range, but I thought we were going to get an early taste of it this evening, but we dodged that bullet.
I just noticed there's some clouds, and I saw some distance lightning. But according to the radar, it's going to die down right before it gets here. We might get a little drizzle. But, Western opening up the week previous and against Austin P and won 38-27 in their opener. And so looking pretty good there. I think second-year coach at Western this year. And
wish them the best.
Yes, absolutely.
Trips left, split right for the Bearcats.
Castle rose out to the left, going to throw on the run. Pass caught up at the 22 by Blink, but he is tackled immediately by a host of Mercer Titans, and no further can he advance right there.
Nice defensive play that time by the Titans.
Basically going to say no gain on the play, so it'll be 4th and 9.
Yeah, he may have picked up a yard where he caught the ball, but then he started going backwards once he saw several blue jerseys and had nowhere to go.
Mays and Drakeford on about the 42-yard line.
And a low kick. It hits at the 35, takes a bounce up the field, and Mays gets away from it as it goes into Mercer territory, and they down it at the 46.
It looked like Coach East said, "Well, why didn't you pick it up?" Sure as he picked it up, Coach East would have said, "Well, why'd you pick that up?"
I think he was telling him not to pick it up as he was coming over towards the sideline, and it's a tough thing. They want to pick it up and make something happen with it, but it's sometimes best to let it go. Titans will start at their own 46, leading 28-6 with 4:30 to play on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard in the first half.
I'd like to go back and ask him, would the Craig East of Harrodsburg in his high school days pick
He'd
it up?
have picked it up in a New York minute.
Versus the Craig East that played at UK and learned things a little differently than.
Slot left, split right.
Takes a handoff, toss out, completed by Weldon. Turns it up, got a lot of room inside Anderson territory, down the sideline, and he is gone. Touchdown, Mercer County.
Weldon is part of the reason that boys state track championship poster is down there in the end zone. This guy can fly.
Nice job that time. I could not see what receiver got the block over on the far side over there, but helped to set him up, and he got to the sideline and was gone.
54-yard pass play.
Kokenar on for the PAT. Mays to hold.
Snap and hold is down. The kick is up, and it is good. 4:18 to play. Thought I could figure that up. That's a 12-second drive.
That's pretty well, by the time you count because with the possession on the kick, but when they took the ball on one play, it was a 12-second play. But time of possession was technically 18 seconds. So just a great play and good play action. Just a quick outlet pass there on the edge, and Wentz Weldon again, like you said, Gary, that was a great stalk block over there. Got to the defender, turned around, and once he saw his back, he was gone.
And there's another Nesco Resource touchdown with jobs available in Harrodsburg, Danville, and Stanford. Give them a call at 859-238-0058. And when the Titans score, you can also score a visit to Dr. Jennifer Nichols' office on North College Street in Harrodsburg.
I think that was number 8, Jackson Perry, that blocked so well on the backside over there.
All right, Mercer ready to kick it away once again.
Boom.
Wilson kicks it high, and this one will come down to the 5. Blink out across the 10, 15. Goes to the side and tries to cut it up. Not much there as he does get across the 20 to the 22.
You know, we look at the Titans, the teams they played in the first 2 games. The LCA team was a very, very good football team, weren't they, Gary?
Yes, they were.
Their quarterback made a couple of throws that most quarterbacks hope to make that I saw last week, and it was just a very good football team, and Mercer had a lot of good things happen in that ball game.
Well, we saw the long touchdown pass to Wade Lane, and then here tonight, Titus Weldon catches his first touchdown pass for Mercer. So 2 newcomers out to the football program this year.
Trips left, split right.
Castle looking to throw, throws down over the middle. He's got Higgins up at the 45. He makes the catch and is tackled into Mercer territory down around the 47.
You know, the sole receiver to the backside is probably the 4th on the check down list, but he was right between the corner and the safety, and the ball was just placed perfectly for him to catch it.
Pick up of 31. Anderson's first down of this half.
All right, they'll have it at the Mercer 47. Clock running down to 3:40 to play first half. Hand off to Blink over the right side.
Wow.
And hit
No,
immediately right there. And getting up off of the tackle, number 56 for Mercer County.
That would be...
Anybody have a roster there for that young man?
We don't have him on the roster. Is that 55 Gavin Rodriguez or 57 Kingston Mays?
Sure, it's number 56, but don't know. We'll have to find out. Nice play, 2nd and 10. Hand off to Blink over the right side, slices through the hole inside the 45 and gets down close to the 40.
Go about 6. It's going to be a long 4, 3rd and 4.
Bearcats going to open it up just a little bit. 3 receivers to the wide side of the field. 1 flanker to the backside. Mercer will bring 4.
Castle drops the throw, screen across the center to Higgins. He breaks the tackle, gets away. Now it goes to the sideline, and Mercer finally pulls him down after he gets down inside the 30 to around the 26.
Oh, he got a flag back
here at the backfield.
That's a nice play when that outside receiver just comes right in behind those 2 other receivers in the trip set, and everybody's running everybody off, and it just creates a nice receiving lane.
We've got holding on Anderson and something on Mercer I didn't see, so offsetting penalties replay the down.
Fair enough. If you've had a wreck, tell the tow truck driver to take it to the professionals. Brent and Devin at Caldwell Collision Center at 1215 Lebanon Road in Danville. Caldwell Collision Center says, go Titans.
All right, 3rd down and 4 from the Mercer 41. Hand off to Blink over the right side, and he slices down. It's close to the first down around the 36, and yep, they do have the first down for him there. Clock continuing to run now underneath 1:40 to play first half.
It's been a quick first half. Double tights, 4 men in the backfield for the Bearcats.
And here's a handoff once again to Blink, and he gets it down inside the 35, close to the 29, looks like. Sorry, it's Clink, not Blink, my bad. Called him the wrong name. Sorry about that, son.
Pickup of 7.
Was he wearing a monocle?
Titans will take a timeout.
Yeah, trying to get a player off situation there, so they call the timeout.
All right, we'll keep it right here as Mercer is on top 35-6 with 1:08 to play before halftime on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard.
You know, gentlemen, we talked about building a program, and this is going to take some time, but when you see that many kids on the field that came out here tonight and created that tunnel that went from the goal line all the way out to about the 45, 48-yard line, that's exciting. That's giving them ownership of the program, the program that they're going to be a part of at one point in their young careers.
Don't forget, join Dan Yates with breakfast with the coaches in the morning. It's not at the old bus station this time. It's at Dairy Queen.
I was going to come down and have some pancakes.
Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen, Saturday
Dairy
morning, 9 a.m. It's brought to you by Jamie Dunn, Shelter Insurance, Farmers National Bank 101 Office Solutions, and the Big Deals online store.
Well, Anderson County's bunched up like they're trying to stay warm on this play. They're almost foot to foot. 4 men in the backfield.
Going to hand it off to Higgins, and he runs right into the Mercer line, maybe to the 29. Not much there at all. So we'll bring up
3rd down.
3rd down, looks like. Clock will continue to run. I think Anderson's out of timeouts. Down to 45 seconds.
Slot right. Flanker wide to the left.
Castle Rose to his right. Looking, pressure coming, and he dumps it off. Pass is going to be incomplete over on the sideline.
That was the back out of the backfield that caught that play. You had a go route on the outside, a deep out from the number 2, and then a flush route out of the backfield.
Complete pass will stop the clock.
It be down number 4.
4th down.
Anderson looks to work the wide side of the field this time. Trips left, split right. That's Wiggins as the split receiver to the far side.
Got 27 seconds left first half. It's going to be 4th and about a long 3.
What are we waiting on here, guys?
I thought incomplete pass should have stopped the clock, should it not?
Yeah. They're putting time back on the clock.
Saw one official on this side stopping the clock, but then the official over by the attempted catch did not give a signal.
7 seconds added to the clock.
Castle Rose to his left, looking back, pressure coming. Steps away from it, up the middle, got it, a little bit of running room inside the 30, down inside the 25, and tackled at the 22 for a first down.
Number 32 for the Titans that time. Garrett Pfister comes over to seal the deal on that ball carrier.
They're going to have to down it here real quick.
Trips left, split right.
Castle steps up to under center and spikes the ball. Clock stops with 16.4 seconds. And the Anderson offense has it at the Mercer 22.
Well, I haven't arranged for a surprise interview at halftime tonight. I better go. I got 16 seconds to go find somebody, don't I? Huh? What do you think?
I was talking to Cliff Pruitt last night, and his daughter she said,
Will.
Set it down. Third down. Lane on the interception.
All right, welcome back as Mercer intercepts the pass right before the half. Pass was intercepted by Wade Lane.
First half, Titans 35,
and
County 6.
He was able to take it all the way down the field and was being pushed out of bounds, but he lunged for the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. And I mean, that was probably about a 90-yard interception return by Wade Lane, but couldn't get it into the end zone, and that will bring an end to our first half of play. Halftime score, it is Mercer 35, Anderson 6, and we will be back in 3 minutes on your hometown radio network.
Harrisburg Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto center providing a wide range of tire and auto care services. They provide customers with tires of all brands and sizes. Harrisburg Tire and Automotive can accommodate vehicles from small cars to dually trucks. They offer a lot of auto maintenance services, including brakes, front-end work, alignments, engine repairs, computer diagnostics, tune-ups, oil changes, and so much more. North College Street next to Napa. Give them a call, 734-4563, 734-4563 for Harrisburg Tire.
Whitaker Bank is dedicated to providing exceptional banking experiences to our fellow Kentuckians. We live in the communities we serve, and we work diligently to serve the needs of our neighbors. This is Rita McIntyre, head teller and branch manager of the South Branch located at 928 South College Street in Harrodsburg. Stop in and let us put our experience and customer service to work for you. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC.
Hi, my name is Scott Mosley, running for Mercer County Judge Executive. I am currently your Mercer County Judge Executive. Some of the projects that we have right now, we've partnered with a great company to roll out our broadband. We've been working hard to maintain the county roads and bridges to keep them safe. It's been a long journey, but fantastic news. We have the Anderson Dean Pool up and running. I would like to thank everybody for your support. Help keep me working for you. Vote Scott Mosley, Mercer County Judge Executive, November 8th.
Paid for by Campaign Fund of Scott Mosley.
Danville Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Get your Buick today at Bob Allen Buick in Danville. Hi, I'm John Welsh. Experience the all-new 22 Buick Encore GX and take advantage of 0% financing. Available for well-qualified buyers. The new Buick Encore GX features the tech you need everywhere you go. Bob Allen Buick, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Saturday night. Coach Stoops and the Cats kick off the season under the lights against a foe from the MAC, Miami University Redhawks, and your Kentucky Wildcats.
Touchdown, Kentucky! The pregame show starts this Saturday evening at 5 with kickoff at 7.
Z105, your home for the Cats and the hits, is WRNZ FM Z105.
April Ellis, 101 Business Solutions.
We offer what you need to get your business running. If you need help designing social media posts, we can do that. You need a paper towel dispenser installed, we can do that too. Checks and journals, pens, everything you need to keep your business going each day. That's what we do. You can just give us a call, 734-2726. You can email us at orders@come2101.com. You can reach us through our Facebook page and Twitter and Instagram.
All right, welcome back here at halftime at Alvis Johnson Field, and tell you what, bad time for our radio to go, our little transistor to go on the blitz there, as Wade Lane intercepted the pass down at the 10-yard line, ran it all the way back, and was denied at about the 1-yard line of getting into the end zone, and the half comes to an end there. But it is been a wild first half, especially offensively for Mercer County. Halftime sponsors brought to you by C&T Market on Main Street. Open Monday through Saturday, serving breakfast and lunch with soup and sandwiches for lunch. You can have a fresh deli meats and steaks, and featuring the old-fashioned service and miles of smiles. See Charlie at C&T Market on Main Street, one of our longtime sponsors, and a terrific job they do down there.
Went there Tuesday. Chili cheese, double brown, spicy mustard.
All right, recap of the scoring. It's been a lot here, as Mercer has scored on every possession, I do believe, so far here tonight. On the first one, it was a Thaddeus Mays 21-yard touchdown run with 7:29 to go in the opening quarter, and the Kokenauer's extra point kick was good, and it was 7-0 Mercer. Titans got the ball back, and we had our first passing touchdown of the night as Drakeford caught a 30-yard touchdown pass from Mays. Kokenauer's kick good once again at the 3:36 mark of the first half. And then right before the half, Anderson put together a big long run, brought it all the way down the field, and got into the end zone for their first score with 36 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Higgins had a 3-yard touchdown run. The extra point kick was no good, and it was 14-6 at the end of the first. Mercer added 3 scores in the second quarter. The first one coming on a Garrett Pfister 10-yard touchdown run with 9:33 left to play. Kokenauer perfect on his kick once again, and it was 21-6 Mercer. Titans got the ball back, and this time it was Denham Griffith getting his first rushing score of the night. A 1-yard touchdown run with 6:03 to play, and Jace Kokenauer's kick made it 28-6. Titans scored once again, another pass play, this time Titus Weldon, a 54-yard pass from Thaddeus Mays, and Kokenauer's kick was also good at 35-6. That was at the 4:18 mark. Anderson got the ball down the field, was unable to get into the end zone as Mercer intercepted a late pass at the end of the half. So, Todd, you got some stats for us?
Well, just a few. So far, Anderson County is 3 of 9 passing tonight with 1 interception. They have completed, again, the 3 passes for 50 yards. On 22 attempts, they have 95 yards rushing. Total offense for the Bearcats, 31 plays, 145 yards. They have 2 penalties for a total of 10 yards. Mercer, just 1 penalty for 10. We did have the offsetting penalty, so pretty uneventful night with the decoration on the ground tonight, so that's a good sign. But overall, just 3 penalties that have impacted the teams. For Mercer County, Mays is 8 of 12 for 179 yards passing and rushing. Mercer has rushed 11 times for 87 yards. 23 plays, 266 total yards in the offensively. They have 13 first downs compared to Anderson County's 5. Time of possession, Mercer County, 8 minutes and 56 seconds to 15 minutes and 4 seconds for the Bearcats. Individual stats for the Titans. Gunnar Pfister, I did it again. Pfister has 1 carry for 10 yards. Drakeford has no carries at this time. Mays has 6 carries for 59 yards, and Griffith 4 carries for 18 yards. Mercer County is 5 for 5 on their PATs, and they have not punted at this point in time. And so good job offensively by the Titans, and then another good job for special teams. Jace Kokenauer, again, 5 of 5 on his extra points, but then his counterpart, Gavin Wilson, doing a really good job kicking it either deep or into the end zone on every attempt. And so it's just some great weapons to have.
Yeah, it certainly has been so far here in the first half of play, dominated by the Titans as they lead it here at halftime by a score of 35-6. We'll continue on with their pre-halftime show. We'll step away and come back. And it is 35-6 Titans here at half. You're listening to Mercer Titan football on your hometown radio network. Back in 3 minutes.
This is Jason Tyler, loan officer at Whitaker Bank in Harrodsburg. Communication is key. That has always been my motto. Communicating with my customers, finding the best rate, and keeping my customer informed during the entire loan process is something that you can count on. Call me today at 859-734-3316 and let Whitaker Bank help you with your lending needs. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Dunn's Barbecue and Catering, located in Harrodsburg, Kentucky. Here for your affordable catering needs. Ribs, chicken, brisket, as well as our famous pulled pork. All sides homemade. Available for weddings, company picnics, family reunions, or just an old-fashioned pig roast. So call 859-734-3675. That's 859-734-3675. Dunn's Catering and Barbecue. 859-734-3675. I'm Sid Dunn, and like my Uncle Herb always used to say,
it's not barbecue until it's done.
My name is Chase Harrington, and I'm from Nicholsville, Kentucky. I've been singing for about 7 years. When I got into performance, I came to Studio G. I've been learning how to look good on stage, how to bring out my voice more in the songs that I sing, how to get confidence. I hear an immense difference in my voice compared to when I started coming here.
Studio G is the performing arts place. To learn more, call 859-734-4394. Studio G. The G stands for growth.
They done did it again. Gave a great deal and made a new friend. Where's this, you say? Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg is the way. With first-class service and a spin of the wheel. For some extra gifts after your new car deal, check out the inventory at ChryslerofLawrenceburg.com and head on down to US 127 to the new Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg. Today is your deal of the day, and Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg is the way.
Hello, this is Sarah Steele. I'm running for your Mercer County Judge Executive this November. Mercer County needs true leadership that is honest, transparent, and willing to work for our community. We need leadership that is truly vested in Mercer County. I'm ready to serve you. Please remember me this November. Vote Sarah Steele for Mercer County Judge Executive. This ad was paid for by the campaign fund of Sarah Steele.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
All right, welcome back here at halftime at Alvis Johnson Field. Mercer County enjoying a very, very big first half as they lead 35-6. And gentlemen, what's your thoughts on the first half?
Well, Coach, you said what Mercer was going to have to do was execute, and I think that's exactly what they've done. Offensively, as you mentioned, they've not punted this first half and have scored on every single possession. Just about scored right there, which would have made it a running clock right before halftime on the interception. So offensively and defensively, given a couple of plays, a couple of passes there, and I think one long run. But other than that, holding them to just over 140 yards offensively and just executing on both sides of the ball and special teams.
You know, guys, in scenarios like this, like you said, Todd, we were 6 inches short there on Wade Lane's interception return of 90-plus yards. from a running clock. So hopefully Mercer can come out, work on some things defensively, work on a few things they need to polish up offensively, and get a few more young kids in the game, because this team needs experience. There's a lot of kids that just didn't get any clock time last year, or minimal clock time, and you've got so many young freshmen and sophomores that are playing and making a difference.
There's a halftime score over in Bull County, and this is a little bit of a surprise. The halftime score is Bull 41, Danville 0.
Yikes.
Wow. Well, I will say I had some conversation the other day, and that was not what the individual I was talking to thought was going to happen with that one. They didn't know that Danville would win, but they thought it was going to be a much closer game than what they're seeing at this point. So
yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, let's take our final break here, and we'll come back ready for the third quarter of play. It is 35-6 Titans, and let's return back in 2 minutes on your hometown radio network.
Harrisburg Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto center providing a wide range of tire and auto care services. They provide customers with tires of all brands and sizes. Harrisburg Tire and Automotive can accommodate vehicles from small cars to dually trucks. They offer a lot of auto maintenance services, including brakes, front-end work, alignments, engine repairs, computer diagnostics, tune-ups, oil changes, and so much more. North College Street next to Napa. Give them a call, 734-4563, 734-4563 for Harrisburg Tire.
Papa John's has the best tasting pizza in town, best variety, and best prices. Choose from great Papa John pizzas like The Works, The Meats, Spicy Italian, Garden Fresh, Tuscan 6 Cheese, Spinach Alfredo, Barbecue Chicken and Bacon, and Hawaiian Barbecue Chicken. In Danville, call 236-9999, and in Harrodsburg, call 734-3434. You can pay more for a pizza, but you can't get better. Wouldn't a piping hot Papa John's pizza taste good right now? Papa John's in Danville and Harrodsburg.
Big deals. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with Big Deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
All right, and welcome back here at Alvis Johnson Field. And it is a couple of minutes left before kickoff, and Mercer on top 35-6 here at halftime. Your halftime sponsor is C&T Market on Main Street, downtown Harrodsburg. Go down and check them out and tell them you appreciate them for sponsoring Mercer County Athletics. We certainly do. All right, what are we going to look for here in the second half? Titans will get the ball, I do believe, to start the third quarter.
You are correct, sir. They deferred to the second half, and they will receive.
I'm still kind of watching the dancing coach.
Yeah, that's interesting. And we did determine that number 56 that made a couple of good stops on the defensive line there is
Caden Samarow. And he has changed numbers, moving from tight end to tackle on the offensive side of the ball, and is also playing defensive tackle.
All right, big thanks to all of our sponsors here tonight as this halftime show. And what was your take on the band's performance there, Dan?
You know, I was happy to see that they had right at 50 members, and they've got a pit crew of about 25 that does an amazing job getting the band on and off the field, but you can tell they're gearing up for competition, and just a terrific performance tonight. I mean, the music was there, the movement. Man, I'm telling you what, it's not football season till you see and hear the band at one of these halftime shows and listening to them in pregame, but just a talented young group of musicians, and my hat's off to the Mercer County Senior High School Marching Band. They're going to have a terrific year.
All right, players coming out onto the field as Mercer County will send, looks like Mays and Griffith back deep.
Switch ends. Mercer will start this half out playing left to right.
On your radio dial.
On your radio dial.
I love it. Okay, a little different look this time. No, I'm thinking of the punt. Yeah, 3 deep. Mays is the deepest back.
Anderson County going to actually kick it upright this time.
Yes, sir. He does put it on the tee. You know, the tying out, Mercer starting to walk up from the backside, deeper turners.
Only a 3-step drop.
And short kick, line shot, and it is fielded by Mercer at the 42. Had to scramble to get back on it.
That was like a knuckleball.
And coming up with it was number 18, Landon Yates. He had to go down almost to both knees to field that. Nice job of recovering, and Mercer has good field position. You know, it's just a big, big difference when you think about the starting position that both teams are having, and a lot of that just has to do with these kickers.
Yeah, absolutely. Great weapon to have.
Twins right, split left for the Titans. Griffith in the backfield with Mays, who's in shotgun.
Mays drops, going to air it out, throwing deep down the field, and just out of the reach of Drakeford over on the far sideline, incomplete.
2 receivers running side by side there, probably wasn't 3 yards apart, and I couldn't tell which one it was going to go to, but looked like it was an outside receiver there on a fade. And
you know, Gary, our compadre here has been holding out on us. He tells me during halftime that he's been working with both of these kickers in his spare time, and obvious improvement as we've seen from the first week. But these guys are nailing the football, Todd.
They've got extremely strong legs, and just they're sponges.
Slot right, split left.
Second down 10. Mays hands off to Griffith, and he trips up in the backfield and dropped back at the 41-yard line.
Got tangled up with the feet of big number 56 for Anderson County that time.
First time, I believe, Mercer's been outside the change tonight, as it'll be 3rd and about 12.
I got to remember that, outside the chains. I like that. Huh? Did you think of that on your own? Huh?
Sounds like a good band name,
doesn't it?
Yeah,
outside the chains. 2-by-2 set this time for the Titans. Shotgun, one back.
Mays drops to throw. Throws, pass is going to be caught by Perry, and he lunges forward to get the first down at the Anderson 46.
The inside receiver runs that short inside dig route, and it just freezes that inside linebacker right there. And the number 2 receiver that time just slid right in the window. Beautifully thrown ball.
Yep. Nice catch by Jackson Perry, who was short of the first down, but drug the defender past it. And another Pioneer Pawn Shop first down.
Pick up a 13 on that play.
Trips left, split right.
Snap deflected. Mays picks it up. Now he's scrambling. We got a flag coming in, and he is going to be run out of bounds back close to the line of scrimmage.
Look where Drakeford is. He's standing in the end zone. He's got the fastest takeoff I've seen in quite some time.
Thaddeus was wanting to get it to him, but he did not have
2 penalties on the Titans.
Didn't have much time once he was able to pick that ball up. Mercer called for a hold, which was declined by Anderson. And then they'll take and mark off 15 for a chop block.
I'm sorry, that was number 8, Jackson Perry, to the near side that time on the fast takeoff.
I think we marked it off way too far, have we not? Or was a penalty behind the line of scrimmage?
Yeah, it would be from a spot.
So is there a different call for this? We're not just outside the chains. We're
behind the chains now.
Way behind the chains.
Back to the 36.
Infinity and beyond.
Slots to each side for Mercer. Motion across. 3-by-1 set.
Mays, pressure coming. And he dumps it off Griffith's screen. 35-40.
Nice block
45,
right there.
Come on.
And tries to step away there. If he could have just got that last block, he could have gone. But he does get back into Anderson territory at the 49.
That was a beautifully designed play right there for the Titans.
Got some of it back, so it's going to be second and about 14. Just underway here in the third quarter. Still 35-6, Mercer County.
You know, when Craig East played quarterback here at Harrodsburg, he just had a gift, the ability to throw short screen passes, much like we're seeing here tonight. Slot left, split right, shotgun 2-back. Anderson's bringing the house.
Mays saw it, and he just jumped right through it. Inside the 30, down all the way to the 27-yard line. And, you know, it looked to me like there, guys, he saw that blitz coming off the right side, and he just let them come ahead and ran right through the slot they came from.
You're exactly right, Coach. The most trusted name in office equipment and home products for over 70 years is Danville Office Equipment, with locations in Danville, Lebanon, and Summerett. DOE is a proud booster of Mercer County football.
Pick up a 24 left. And another Pioneer Punch-Out first down.
GT to this side.
Hands to Griffith this time. Breaks through a couple tackles. Still running. Now he breaks through another one and gets down inside the 15 to the 13.
You know, you talk about just determination. He touched about 8 different players on that play from Anderson County.
And we saw a lot of that in the Tates Creek game, the opening ball game. He broke a lot of tackles that night too as well.
Pick up a 15, another first down.
Titans have it in the red zone at the 14-yard line.
Trips left, split right, shotgun 1-back.
Hayes takes the snap, hands. No, he's going to keep it this time. Goes back up the middle, inside the 10. Down, lunging inside the 5, maybe to the 4.
Great vision that time by quarterback Mays.
The RPO there, and I thought he handed it off, but he kept it. Saw the opening up the middle. Actually spotting back outside the 5, so it's going to be second and short.
Here we go. Slot left.
Mays looks to throw, pressure coming, and he's trying to get away from it, and he does so. Keeps it on his feet and goes in for a touchdown. Unbelievable.
You can't coach that. You cannot coach that right there.
I mean, I'm not sure how many guys, it might have been the entire team that missed him.
He stood there like the Statue of Liberty, as if he were going to throw it, and just baited the Anderson County Bearcat defense.
Goes down as a 5-yard touchdown run for Thaddeus Mays. His second scoring touchdown of the night on the ground. Kokenauer on for the extra point. Mays' hold is good.
Solid.
And Kokenauer's kick is perfect. 7:29 to go. Thompson Service Center scoreboard. South Mercer 42, Anderson 6. Back in 1 minute on your hometown radio network.
Get the top price for your livestock. Take them to the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, where they have drop-off hours to fit the busy farmer's need, selling your livestock a profitable and a pleasant experience. Save the hassle of a long haul. Sell your livestock at the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, 277 Courtier Road in Stanford. Call Bluegrass South Livestock Market at 606-365-0665. Bluegrass South Livestock Market in Stanford.
Here's a commercial that has no other point but to make you hungry. Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, double cheeseburger, the double cheeseburger, the double quarter pounder with cheese, the double quarter pounder with cheese, chicken McNuggets. I'll take a 20-piece, please. The crispy chicken sandwich, the crispy chicken sandwich, filet of fish, the filet of fish, hot fresh French fries. Visit McDonald's of Danville and Harrodsburg. Their drive-thrus are open.
All right, as Mercer just scored, and you can score a job with Nesco Resource, available in Harrodsburg, Danville, and Stanford. Give them a call at 859-238-0058. And also you can score a visit to Dr. Jennifer Nichols' office on North College Street in Harrodsburg. And a penalty after Mercer's touchdown. Kick is all the way back to the 15. Big head of steam here, and he gets through the initial line all the way out across the 45 into Anderson territory, or excuse me, into Mercer territory down to the 46, 47.
I think our safety valve that time, our kicker was the one that actually made the play on that.
Yes, he did, and that's I think that may be his second tackle on the year. He had one the first game, and so just again, it's one of those that it's just a good job to get him down, because these kids they've never been able to use their hands.
Going into the game for the Titans looks to be a new man, number 72, Zarin Jackson.
It's his first appearance on the season.
You getting a stipend for that, Coach?
No. No.
Split right. 4 men in the backfield for the Bearcats.
Hand off to Klink over the right side, breaks through, gets into down inside the 45 and down close to the 43.
Fans, please note, if you are caught throwing anything onto the field, you're caught throwing anything on the playing surface, you will be banned from the rest of the home games throughout the rest of this season. Please do not throw anything on the field. Thank you.
All right. Gain of about 4, second down 6.
Slot right, split left for the Bearcats. Shotgun one back. Fast takeoff by the number 2 receiver.
Out, Higgins catches it and turns upfield, gets inside the 40, down close to the first down marker at the 37. They're going to spot it just a little bit short there. Third and less than a yard. Clock down underneath 6 minutes to play here, third quarter. 42-6, Mercer County on top. Hand off again, Klink going to the right side of the middle there, and not much, but he does get enough to get the first down to the 37.
Let Alan Goldie at Goldie Financial Services help you build your financial future. Call Alan at 859-734-4400 or stop by the office located at 116 West Poplar Street in Harrodsburg. Goldie Financial Services, member SIPC. Goldie Financial Services says, go Titans, go.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. And
counter
coming to this side. Higgins breaks away, but he's tackled from behind, and a nice job by number 32 Pfister coming up to stop him at the 36.
Pfister's had a great defensive ball game tonight.
Give him about a pickup of 1. It's going to make it 2nd and 9.
Bearcats going to the wristbands. Lining up in twins right, split left.
Castle, quick toss out, caught by Klink, and he evades a couple of Mercer players, gets up the sideline, and is going to be run out of bounds down close to the, 34? That's where they're going to, 33 looks like, where they're going to say he stepped out.
Yeah, Mercer actually in position. However, they came from down inside and tried to work outside to make the play, and that outside defender, that corner, he's got to stay on his outside shoulder and use that territory, force him back inside.
3rd down and 7.
Full house for Bearcats, split right.
Hand off to Higgins, going to the right side. Cuts through the opening, got a big one. Inside the 20, inside the 10, breaks a tackle and gets into the end zone for an Anderson County touchdown.
We had a Mercer defender that turned everything back inside, but the linebacking core on that particular play must have been sealed as well, because there was nobody in that running lane that Wiggins was in.
33-yard touchdown run for number 4, Camden Higgins. A sophomore scored twice here on the night. They're going to go for 2.
Double tight.
And here's a handoff over the right side. And looking for a signal. And there it is. 2-point try is good. And with 2:36 to play here in the opening quarter, it is now Mercer County 42, Anderson 14. Back in 1 minute on your hometown radio network.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Get your GMC today at Bob Allen GMC. Hi, I'm John Welsh. Experience the all-new 22 GMC Sierra 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 and take advantage of 0% financing available for well-qualified buyers. Bob Allen GMC, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
Harrisburg Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto center providing a wide range of tire and auto care services. They provide customers with tires of all brands and sizes. Harrisburg Tire and Automotive can accommodate vehicles from small cars to dually trucks. They offer a lot of auto maintenance services, including brakes, front-end work, alignments, engine repairs, computer diagnostics, tune-ups, oil changes, and so much more. North College Street next to Napa. Give them a call, 734-4563, 734-4563 for Harrisburg Tire.
All right, and welcome back as Anderson County puts 6 on the board, and the 2-point try is good, and so it is now 42-14. Clock stops, and now the whistle. Referee blows it in, and it's running from 2:05.
Weldon, Griffith, and Mays, the deepest of the kickoff team for the Titans.
Short kick, and it is going to be fielded by Davis. Nice catch, and makes one man miss, drags another one out across the 40, up to about the 44. Made a nice catch on that ball.
Yes, sir.
He did.
Go Titans from Patrick Barsotti, district judge candidate for Mercer and Boyle counties. Good luck, Titans, on your quest for a state title. Go Titans from Patrick Barsotti, district judge candidate for Boyle and Mercer counties.
All right, Titans will start this drive at their own 44.
Slot left, split right. Griffith.
Griffith right through the hole, across midfield into Anderson territory.
Oh, what a move.
Steps another one on a terrific move and gets run out of bounds at the Bearcat 30-yard line.
Great solid run that time with an ole of the bull on the end of it. Nice job.
Pick up 26 and another Pioneer Pawn Shop first down for the Titans.
Ball spotted at the Anderson 30-yard line, inside of 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
Twins left, split right.
Give it to Griffith this time, going to the left, and he's going to be wrapped up. Short gain down to the 29, and that will probably let it all run out here.
Tell you what, Drakeford and Weldon, the two split receivers over there, were blocking like there was no tomorrow. Had Griffith got to the edge, could have been a big play.
That'll bring it into your third quarter of play here at Alvis Johnson Field. Thompson Service Center scoreboard at the end of 3. It is Mercer 42, Anderson 14. Back in 1 minute on your hometown radio network.
Joe, it's time for the 19th year of the Pigskin Report. We'll be live at the Harrodsburg Pizza Hut every Monday night.
We'll be talking with all the area high school football coaches of Danville, Boyle, Garrett, Lincoln, and Mercer County, as well as Center College head football coach Andy Fry.
Also reports with Mark Stoops of UK.
It's the Pizza Hut Pigskin Report, live Monday nights from 6 o'clock until 7 from the Harrodsburg Pizza Hut on 99.5 FM WHBN, 103.9 FM WHIR, and hometownlive.net.
Throughout its history, Hitachi Astemo Americas has been synonymous with safety, quality, growth, and continuous improvement. Adhering to these core values has enabled us to succeed as an innovative supplier of world-class products to the global automotive market. With nearly 2,000 employees in Central Kentucky, we are dedicated to exceeding the expectations of our customers. Find out more about our opportunities at careers.hitachi.com. That's careers.hitachi.com. Hitachi Astemo Americas is an equal opportunity employer.
All right, 3 quarters are in the books. Ready for the final quarter as Mercer will have it. 2nd and 9 from the Anderson 29. Mays, shotgun.
Trips left, tight bunch set to the left side, split right.
And he's going to keep it straight over the middle, bunches out to the right side, inside the 30, and falls forward all the way down close to the 25.
You know, a lot of defenders can't get a solid tackle on Mays because he makes that little jitter move and then just jumps to the left or the right, and wow.
Looks like actually down close to the 16. Big first down there.
Trips left. Split right, shotgun one back.
Mays gives it to Griffin, turns and goes up the middle, spins away, and is wrapped up down close to the 12, looks like.
I love how quarterback Mays just rides Griffith down in there, and Griffith had already almost picked his hole before he actually left with the football.
Actually going to mark it at the 11. It'll be 2nd and about 5.
Titans will line up split right, slot left. Shotgun with 2 backs.
He's going to keep it right behind Griffith inside the 10, inside the 5. Touchdown, Titans. Thaddeus Mays will take it in. 11-yard touchdown run.
He rides Griffith, pulls it out of his belly, and then uses Griffith as his lead blocker. Most quarterbacks can't catch up to a back that's already taken off like that. You just can't teach some of those things, guys.
And it's really a different style of what we used to see in the past, but
yeah.
It looks so much more polished in week 3 than what we saw kind of the first week. So that's a lot of progress that you can tell that they're making. But Mays has a lot of speed and a lot of elusive moves that he's tough to bring down. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the night. And, you know, driving over here tonight, listening to the Zaxby's high school fantasy show, and he was one of the top picks to go off the board tonight. So he's putting up some fantasy points, I do believe.
Amen. Candidate for Mercer County Judge Executive Sarah Steele encourages everyone to go to the games and root for the Mercer County Titans this season. Good luck on your run for a state title.
All right, Kokenauer back on for the extra point attempt. Good snap, good hold, and
Nice.
the kick is perfect once again here tonight. 10-12 to play in the ball game. It is now Mercer County 49, Anderson 14. Back in 1 minute on your hometown radio network.
This is Dan Yates, and I want you to join me for Breakfast with the Coaches as we talk Titan football live from the old bus station every Saturday morning this fall from 9 to 10. Tune your radios to WHBN 99.5 FM, AM 1420, or catch our live stream at hometownlive.net. Breakfast with the Coaches is brought to you by Farmers National Bank, Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance, 101 Business Solutions, Big Deals Online Store, and the old bus station restaurant. Go Titans!
April Ellis, 101 Business Solutions.
We offer what you need to get your business running. If you need help designing social media posts, we can do that. You need a paper towel dispenser installed, we can do that too. Checks and journals, pens, everything you need to keep your business going each day. That's what we do. You can just give us a call, 734-2726. You can email us at orders@come2101.com. You can reach us through our Facebook page and Twitter and Instagram.
Boom. And another booming kick all the way down and about 4 to 5 yards into the end zone once again. Touchback by Gavin Wilson. Has been a huge, huge benefit for the Titans here tonight in the kicking game. Don't forget, stay tuned after the ball game tonight for a wrap-up report where we'll give out our weekly awards.
Gary, we just saw a score at halftime. LCA, we were talking about them off the air, what a legitimate team they are, and of course faced off with the Titans last week, but up 36-0 at halftime on Belfry.
4 down linemen for the Titans. Wow.
Nice job up front by Mercer's defensive front. Basically no gain on the play.
Mead Tractor in Danville is your local John Deere dealer. Get down to earth with farm and home equipment. Located on 1401 Minor Road, just off Lebanon Road in Danville. Mead Tractor is a proud booster of Titan football.
Titans starting to get some new players out there. Looks like out here on this corner is number 13, Andrew Tatum. That's a sophomore. Second down 10. Castle drops, looks, throws back to the other side, and almost intercepted. Coming up on the far side over there. And I think that was by number 6, Branson Sims, that knocked it away.
Nice break on the ball that time.
Third down and 10. Also up front there you have number 59, Goodman, a freshman.
Bearcats will line up with 2 receivers to the right, flanker to the left.
Castle, quick toss out, going to be caught out here by Ballard, and he makes one man miss, but Mercer with a host of other tacklers to bring him down. Basically no gain, right back at the 20.
You know what's exciting about that, you had 4 guys on the tackle. Mercer's team speed is really, really good. Getting to the football. Big Deals online store is now open. Save money on gift certificates to local businesses. Check out the discounts at our website, hometownlive.net. Big Deals online store.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't think I've seen it before, but you got the 2 Jackson brothers both on the left side of the defensive front.
I think you're right, Coach.
Here's a punt, high punt. It's going to hit short, and Tatum will get away from it as it bounds down inside the 40. Anderson will down it at the 37.
Billy Montgomery just texted he's going to take it on home tonight. I think he's got a cake to check on or something maybe in the oven, but Billy thinks we are pretty secure at this point. Good night to Billy, and thank you for all your support.
Get him to throw a steak on the grill. And then
yeah, how you talking? You got that? Fix 4. I wasn't counting you, Todd. Just teasing.
All right, clock is continuing to run as it has been a big night here for Mercer County offensively. They put 49 points up, and we'll see possibly.
Here we go. Number 11, Carter Devine into the game. Number 29, Cornelius Mapp, both freshmen. Getting some clock time. 2-by-2 formation for the Titans. And a new quarterback in play there for Mercer.
That is Mr. Mapp.
That's
he
Mr. Mapp.
It off, and the running back absolutely leveled in the backfield immediately by the Bearcats as Pfister on the carry. Loses back to the 34.
Mapp is a tall fella there, I'll tell you that.
Second down, 13 for Mercer. Clock approaching 5 minutes to play here in the ball game.
Doubles to each side. Shotgun one back.
Mapp will hand it off once again. Running back coming around the left side. And on the carry that time is number 26, Mason Huffman. No gain.
Best to the Titans this season from Brandon's Barbershop, located at 1401 West Broadway Street in Harrodsburg. Give Brandon a call at 859-325-6502.
Third down and 13.
Trips right, split left.
Mapp, quick toss out. It's going to be caught over on the side by Devine. Breaks the tackle and gets out close to the 39-yard line. It's going to be short of the first down. Picked up 5.
He's got some wheels. Dr. Jennifer Nichols and her staff want to see all the stands filled at the games this year. For your next dental exam, call Dr. Nichols' office at 859-734-5111, located at 756 North College Street, next to Pioneer Pawn in Harrodsburg.
I guess it's settled. We're not going to punt tonight.
Does not look that way.
Fourth down and 9. Mercer going to go for it from their own 39.
Trips left, split right. Cornelius Mapp, the quarterback.
Mapp looking, pressure coming from straight up the middle and sacks him back around the 32.
Since 1941, Lawson's Jewelry has been your hometown source for quality jewelry. Lawson's offers a wide variety of services, including custom jewelry design, resizing, stone setting, remounting, replacement, engraving, watch repair, and vintage watch restoration. Lawson's Jewelry is located at 105 South Main Street in downtown Harrodsburg.
Bearcats take a timeout, and it stops the clock with 3:27 left on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard. It is 49-14 Titans on top. Last score we got from over at Bull County was the same as it was at the end of the half, 41-0 Bull on top over Danville. Titans are back here next Friday night, gentlemen, to take on those Danville Admirals. I'm trying to think just off my top of my head when the last time was Mercer played Danville. It's been several years.
That it has. They were scheduled to play last year, and I believe Danville had some issues with COVID, and that's we ended up picking up Louisville Western as a replacement.
All right, Bearcats have it 1st and 10. Low snap, handoff to Higgins over the right side, and he is going to be brought down as he crosses the 25, maybe, well, right at the 25 is where they're going to call it. Pick up 6 on the play, 2nd down.
Here come the Bearcats. 4 in the backfield. Slightly flexed split receiver to the wide side.
Castle gives again to Higgins over the right side. Big running area here. He cuts it back to the middle. Still on his feet as he gets down inside the 15 and down to the 10.
Young guys are getting there and making contact. They just need to wrap up.
First down for Anderson County.
Same formation.
And ball's on the ground, and exchange fumbled there. Running back has to fall on it back close to the 18-yard line.
Lee's famous recipe where the chicken is so good, it's got to be Lee's. They are located at 313, that's 313 South College Street in Harrodsburg.
Quarterback is number 7 now, and don't have him on this roster. Second down, 13. Hands off, running back over the right side, bounces it out.
Yeah,
flag coming inside the 5, lunges for the pylon, and they're going to say he's out of bounds, but we do have a flag back at the 10, 11-yard line.
Yep, holding. Saw that one occur. It was an easy one to call.
Identified and verified, right, Todd?
Absolutely. We'll mark that one off, and they'll move them back to the 20. Actually, the 21.
Clock is continuing to run, now down to 1:15 to play. Second down and long.
Four men in the backfield for the Bearcats.
Low snap, quarterback keeps it over the left side, and Mercer wraps him up way outside the 20. Short gain on the play.
Go Titans from your friends at Monticello Banking Company, the bank that means competitive loans, deposit rates, and a wide variety of financial services. You expect quality? We're here to see that you get it. Monticello Bank, located at 113 Smoky Way Drive in Danville.
All right, third down and about 20, looks like. Clock underneath, 30 seconds now to play, maybe the final play of the game.
Under 7 seconds on the field clock.
Quarterback will hand it off. 44 straight up the middle. Big opening inside the 15, and going to be knocked down right there at the 15-yard line. And it will bring up fourth down, but Anderson will take their final timeout with 5.9 seconds left to play.
Gentlemen, next Friday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. there will be a Red Cross blood drive. If you're interested, come to the Campbellsville University Harrodsburg School of Nursing, located on 127 South. It's an opportunity to give the gift of life. So if you will, that's 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. next Friday, September the 9th, the Harrodsburg School, Campbellsville University Harrodsburg School of Nursing.
All right, Anderson's going to line up for a field goal here. Going to spot it at about the 17-yard line. Good snap to hold. Kick is up.
Good height.
And the kick is good as he drills it on the final play of the game. And that'll bring it in to it here tonight. Thompson Service Center scoreboard. Mercer County wins it 49-17. Back in 3 minutes on your hometown radio network.
Hey friends, it's Radio Rick, inviting you to join me weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on WHBN. You hear local, state, and national news, local birthdays, weather, sports, comedic relief, free daily prizes, interviews with community leaders, elected officials, local businesses, and you're always welcome to call. Oh, and don't forget, we play the best country music in Central Kentucky, the classics. My promise to you is keep you informed and entertained the best I know how as we start our weekday mornings together 6 to 10 with me, Radio Rick, on AM 1420, FM 99.5, and stream live at hometownlive.net.
They done did it again. Gave a great deal and made a new friend. Where's this, you say? Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg is the way. With first-class service and a spin of the wheel. For some extra gifts after your new car deal, check out the inventory at ChryslerofLawrenceburg.com and head on down to US 127 to the new Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg. Today is your deal of the day, and Withers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Lawrenceburg is the way.
Saturday night, Stoops and the Cats kick off the season under the lights against a foe from the MAC, Miami University Redhawks, and your Kentucky Wildcats.
Touchdown, Kentucky! The pregame show starts this Saturday evening at 5 with kickoff at 7.
Z105, your home for the Cats and the hits, is WRNZ-FM Z105.
Throughout its history, Hitachi Astemo Americas has been synonymous with safety, quality, growth, and continuous improvement. Adhering to these core values has enabled us to succeed as an innovative supplier of world-class products to the global automotive market. With nearly 2,000 employees in Central Kentucky, we are dedicated to exceeding the expectations of our customers. Find out more about our opportunities at careers.hitachi.com. That's careers.hitachi.com. Hitachi Astemo Americas is an equal opportunity employer.
Is your list of home improvement projects growing longer and longer? Have you dreamed of remodeling your kitchen or bathroom? Whitaker Bank's Home Equity Line of Credit can help you check off all those items on your to-do list using the power of the equity in your home. Our Harrodsburg loan officer, Jason Tyler, can show you how. Give them a call at 859-734-3316 to discuss your lending options. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
This is Dan Yates, and I want you to join me for Breakfast with the Coaches as we talk Titan football live from the old bus station every Saturday morning this fall from 9 to 10. Tune your radios to WHBN 99.5 FM, AM 1420, or catch our live stream at hometownlive.net. Breakfast with the Coaches is brought to you by Farmers National Bank, Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance, 101 Business Solutions, Big Deals Online Store, and the old bus station restaurant. Go Titans!
And welcome back. Is back here at Alvis Johnson Field. Mercer County with a big victory tonight, 49-17, the final over Anderson County. We'll do a recap here of the second half scoring real quick as the guys are getting their awards lined out. Mercer was on top at halftime by a score of 35-6. Titans took the opening possession of the second half and went down the field. A longer drive possession time than what they'd had almost the entire game, I would say. Thaddeus Mays had a 5-yard touchdown run. It was his second running touchdown of the night, and Kogenauer's extra point kick made it 42-6. Anderson came back and scored on a Higgins 33-yard touchdown run. The 2-point run was good, and it was 42-14 at the end of the third quarter. Titans then scored once again. Mays 11-yard touchdown run with 10 minutes and 12 seconds left in the ball game, and a Kogenauer extra point kick was good as he was 7 for 7 on the night. 49-14 was your score then, and Mercer was able to get over and had the ball back, but lost it on downs. Anderson had some good field position and was able to kick a field goal with 5.9 seconds left to make your final 49-17, Mercer with the victory. Todd, get some stats for us.
Well, Anderson County was 5 of 13 passing for 58 yards. The only turnover of the night was the one interception right before halftime by Mercer County, and returned 90 yards, just shy of the touchdown. But again, 5 of 13 passing for 58 yards. They had 33 carries for 167 yards. Anderson County completed the night with 46 plays, 225 yards total offense. They had 3 penalties for 20 yards and 8 first downs. Mercer County was 11 of 16 passing for 223 yards offensively, and then 22 carries for 188 yards, 38 plays, 411 yards for the Titans tonight on the field. 19 first downs, 3 penalties for 40 yards. And then individual stats for the Titans. Pfister had 2 carries for 7 yards. Mays had 11 carries for 118 yards, and Griffith had 9 carries for 63 yards. And then special teams, another shout out to Jace Kokenauer, who was 7 of 7 on his PATs, and then a fabulous job by Gavin Wilson, putting the ball deep on every single kick and several into the end zone. That's 2 nice weapons to have.
Amen.
Certainly so. All right, it's time for our post-game awards. And first off, we will go with the Titan play of the game tonight, and this is courtesy of Custom Promotional Products in Harrodsburg, home for your Titan attire.
Titan play of the game tonight goes that we selected the 30-yard pass play. It was I believe the second touchdown on the night to Drakeford from Mays. Just a nice pass play and nice ball, nice catch, nice route. All of it was put together. And again, going back to what Coach He said about executing, and that was a well-executed play. But 30-yard touchdown pass play from Mays to Drakeford is your Titan play of the game.
All right, next up is your CC Auto Parts and Service Titan Player of the Game. It's brought to you by CC Auto Parts and Service. Get your car to perform like the Titan Player of the Game, and that player tonight is?
That would be quarterback number 1, Mays. He just had a phenomenal evening throwing the football, running the football. I mean, he's just a weapon.
Yeah, over 200 yards passing, 118 yards. So over 300 yards completely
that's a lot
on the field.
So
for a quarterback, that's
dual
phenomenal.
Threat, run or pass. Tremendous game.
Absolutely.
All right, next up is your AJ Car and Dry Clean Wash Offensive Lineman of the Game. And from the ball coach himself, if your vehicle is like these offensive linemen who play hard and get dirty, then you need to visit AJ Car and Dry Clean on Joseph Drive.
You know, a little bit of shuffle this week on the left side of the offensive line for the Titans, but we thought that number 56, Caden Semrau, just had a phenomenal game. Did a really nice job on that left side, along with Leighton Penn, number 60, on the GT plays and the counters and so forth. But number 5-6, Caden Semrau.
Awesome job of that young man there. And finally, which Titan will make the delivery tonight? And for all your deliveries, whether it's a package, postal needs, or office supplies, go to 101 Business Solutions located at Harrodsburg Herald and let 101 handle all of your business needs.
That's going to go to Mr. Titus Weldon. Nice pass play. It's just a quick play action, just enough to draw the linebackers and the corners up, and then Thaddeus just dropped it out over on the edge, and at that time from the 46, he was just ablaze to the end zone.
Yes,
so Titus Wilson goes as your Titan player that made the delivery tonight.
All right, Dano, what else you looking at down there?
I'm just looking at, one of the things that stands out, Mercer's always had a really good secondary unit, and I think we're loaded with young players this year, but I'm really looking forward to them coming forward and playing strong towards the midpoint of the season. 21, Wade Lane on that pick, that 90-yard return. I mean, that just stands right out. But I'm also equally impressed with the core receiver unit that we have over there, be it Titus Weldon, Wade Lane, Jackson Perry, Landon Yates, Ashton Drakeford, and the young freshman Carter Devine. The things they do when the ball is not in their area, or it's a run to their side or a slip screen, the things they do when they're not aimed at to be a receiver is phenomenal. These guys were down 15 yards, 16 yards, blocking on a play that wasn't even coming their way, and that's big. What you do away from the ball is what college recruiters look at. Are you taking a play off? But these guys are going full speed, and I have great admiration for the effort these young men are putting forth.
Yeah, it just goes back to, again, executing, right? Talking about execution of offensively, defensively, just doing your job and being a team player, and just a great deal of improvement from game one, and knocking the rust off, and some of those players getting some experience that they hadn't had in the past, and so looked very different tonight, and they did a good job executing, and it showed on the scoreboard.
And let's be fair, that offensive line up front, I mean, Mays was running around tonight, but he wasn't running for his life. Okay,
right.
You got a good effort tonight from those front five that are around your center, number 55, Gavin Rodriguez, and just a great effort on the Titan offensive line tonight.
Final score over at Danville at Bull. Danville game was Bull 41, Danville 7, and so the Admirals will come here next Friday night, back at home once again. And looking forward to that one.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. It's been a while since we faced the Admirals. And, I was trying to think back when you were asking about or talking about, it'd been a while. And it may have been the year that Mercer went over to Danville and played in their bowl game. And Drew Davis was still the quarterback then. So it's been a few years. And so, again, was supposed to face off last year. About this time, and unfortunately got struck with the COVID bug last year and had to cancel last second, and Mercer picked up Louisville Western.
And let's not forget to congratulate head coach Craig Yeast on his first victory here as head coach of the Titans. Congratulations to him and his team and his staff and everybody involved with the program there. And
found the secret.
Another first, as you said earlier, Todd, was and Gary, is seeing the Jackson brothers on the same side of the football. And then Gary, another first tonight as well. I think this is the first time in maybe 4 years at a home game when Todd hasn't had food catered up here to the booth for himself.
I asked about that earlier,
Yeah,
and
I'm concerned.
He didn't have an answer.
I'm
So
gonna
sure he's probably going to go
find out
talk
what's
to
going on with that
somebody
one.
in a few minutes.
But most importantly, I want to thank the 70-plus cars, vehicles loaded with people that were in here tonight enjoying our tailgating section. You are the 12th man for these Titans, and we're grateful for your participation and hanging out and being with us down here and just enjoying a great night of football.
All right, good deal. Well, don't forget to join Dan and Breakfast with the Coaches in the morning at 9 a.m.
Dairy Queen.
At Dairy Queen. And listen to coaches and players give their thoughts and comments on tonight's ball game. And then join us back here next Friday night. Big game as Mercer will take on the Danville Admirals here. We'll come on the air about 7:06. And a big thanks to our sponsors. And big thanks to Todd and Dan here tonight as a big victory for Mercer County. Gentlemen, great job as always. Glad to have all the seats filled here in the radio booth.
Fun night. Fun night.
Fun night.
Absolutely. All right. Well, big thanks. In our final score here tonight on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard, Mercer County 49 and Anderson 17. Good night and God bless.
WHBN is the station for Mercer County Titan football. AM 1420, 99.5 FM. Today's Titan football action is brought to you by Thompson's Service Center, Studio G, 101 Business Solutions, Harrodsburg Wholesale Tire, Whitaker Bank of
The
Mercer
Rooster,
County,
WHBN
Guns
AM
Barbecue
1420
Catering and
and now on
Restaurant,
FM
Intercounty Energy,
99.5.
Big Deals Online Store, McDonald's Restaurant, Farmers National Bank, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Papa John's Pizza, First Financial Bank, Hitachi Estemo Americas, Bluegrass South Stockyards, and Chrysler of Lawrenceburg. Today's game is heard around the world on HometownLive.net, powered by KentuckyWiMAX.com. Mercer County Titan football's on AM 1420 and FM 99.5 WHBN, The Rooster.
You've been too gone for too